Oh, come on. Here we go. The Bias but Balance Podcast. I'm your host, Coach Shelton Harrison. And let's see how many people are going to join Coach Shelton Harrison tonight. Yeah. Here we go. Yo. Here we go. Yo. Here we go. Yo. Coach Shelton Harrison. There never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. Sit back and have a listen. Sit back and have a listen. Yeah, man. You guys are here for the Bias but Balance Podcast. I'm your host, Coach Shelton Harrison. And guys, you're here live on the Coach's Show, the Coach's Show Live. Oh, we got a nice little lineup for y'all tonight. I know I do. I am going to have a lineup for you. Oh, we're going to talk. We're going to talk about some stuff. We're going to do some fight breakdowns. Hey, man, it's your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. Definitely stay up and stay with me, okay, as we get into this tonight. The Bias but Balance Podcast. Every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Every Sunday night. It's Coach Shelton Harrison, guys. It's Coach. It's the Coach. It's the Coach. I'm the Coach. I'm the Coach. Yeah. Oh, my live stream chat ain't coming up on the screen. What is going on? Come on, YouTube. What are y'all doing? It's my live stream. The people got to see. The fans of the coach got to see themselves on the screen live on the Coach's Show, the Coach's Show Live. Here we go. I bet that's going to do it. Yeah, man. I told y'all, Coach Shelton Harrison going to work it all out. That's right. Man, give everybody a little time to roll up on in the building. Man, I got a lineup for y'all tonight. Cris Shields talking about she want to do MMA in 2020. Was Shakur Stevenson being a simp? Okay, or was this, an act of racism by Joet Gonzalez's family? Antonina Shevchenko calling out Paige Van Zandt to a fade. And Nate Diaz, is he a fool? Is Nate Diaz really this stupid? Okay, to smoke weed before bouts. Is he really this stupid? You gotta, one has to wonder, is Nate Diaz really this stupid? I don't know. Sometimes I think he really is this stupid. Don't know. Okay? Don't know. We'll play a little bit of intro music for your viewing pleasure. Okay? And we're going to cut the phone lines on. And people are going to be allowed to call into the show. Man, it's the Bias but Balance Podcast. Alright, man. Y'all know we got a lot going on. I see my man Abel Mahari Nation. Mahari Nation in the building. Man, Abel Mahari, you know what? Let me know, man. I want to get some of your comments today, man. I definitely want to get some of your comments, man, on this whole thing with Shakur Stevenson, man. Let me know if you're interested, man. I know the other MMA topics I won't expect you to know much about, but I know Shakur Stevenson, you definitely don't know about that. Let me know. My man Abel Mahari Sports Nation in the god doggone building. And go subscribe to him, man. I watch his channel. I watch his live streams. I sit there quietly though. I do. Okay, I sit there very, very quietly. And I watch his live streams. Okay? Alright. I'm finna give y'all an intro video for your ass here. And you guys are gonna love it. Of course you're gonna love it. Because the coach made it, of course. Coach Shelton Harrison made it. Of course y'all gonna like it. Okay, you said it's CBD flowers. Okay. Abel Mahari says, sure, man. And y'all know what I do. When I get 10 people in the building, I cut the music. Mr. Bennett said it's CBD flowers. It could be CBD flowers. I mean, hell, we don't know. I just know Nate Diaz is a fool, okay? I don't understand the guy, man. I like Nate Diaz, but man. And then, you got Antonina Shevchenko, man. She running around here talking about she want Paige Van Zandt. I can't co-sign it, y'all. Y'all know I like Antonina. Antonina, my girl. I done interviewed Antonina twice on my channel. Okay, I've interviewed her twice. But I can't do it, y'all. I can't co-sign her fighting Paige Van Zandt. Look, she got Roxanne Modafferi problems, okay? Antonina got Roxanne Modafferi problems. We need Roxanne Modafferi head on a platter, okay? And Carissa Shields, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. She's gonna form an alliance with Kayla Harrison. And man, I was trying to tell Cris Cyborg. Well, I ain't tell Cris directly, but I need to. I need to tell Cris Cyborg directly. Carissa Shields ain't your friend. I mean, this is what I've been trying to tell her. You know, this is what I've been trying to tell you. Okay? This is what I've been trying to tell you. Carissa Shields and Kayla Harrison, I don't know, Kayla Harrison said, I'll train you. And Carissa, you know what? The opportunist that she is, you know she gonna go for that. You know Carissa Shields is gonna go for that. Okay? Point blank, hook, line, and sinker. Carissa Shields is going for that. I promise y'all. And it's gonna put a strain between her and Cyborg relationship. It's going to put a strain. Smash that like button, y'all. Come on. It's only a few of y'all in here, man. And you know the YouTube algorithm don't play my stuff, man. It don't. And you know it's actually kind of irritating because I got over 8,000 subs and they're not getting my notifications. Most of them don't. You know, even if a good 100 people roll up in here, I'm cool. But I'm trying to beat the algorithm and I'm consistently here on Sunday night. So you guys smash the like button, man. It takes a second to smash the like button. Okay? It takes a second. Okay? It's free. You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to say nothing, okay? It's free. The like button is free. It's going to take a few people to get in here. Look, we already got the haters in here thumbing down the video. That's fine. You can smash the dislike button. Oh, I forgot to tell you, if you smash the dislike button too, that gets it into the YouTube algorithm. So thank you for smashing that dislike button. Thank you. Because you got to be stupid. Well, okay, until people roll on up in the building, guys, let's play this Rachel Ostovich intro, okay? Got to get some women's MMA kicking back in here again, man. I know my women's MMA panel, they getting a little restless, man. Okay, here we go.
I do believe that you can be a feminine woman and still fight MMA, a man in a man's sport or whatever. I just feel like you know what? You just wait and see. Wait until we get in that cage, girl. The attention's cool and all of that, but my main priority is fighting. I do believe that you can be a feminine.
Okay, let's go ahead and let's get this thing started, okay? Let's get it started. Okay, Mahari, just leave your email in the comment thread, man, okay? We can go ahead and set it off in here today. I got 10 people in here, so y'all know my rule. When I get 10 or more, that's it. We go. All right, leave your email down there, Mahari Sports Nation, and I will definitely gladly link you in, and we can go ahead and get talking. Mahari Sports Nation podcast says, what can I tell you? The beef between Stevenson and Gonzalez is race-driven. Okay, all right, and I'm going to send you a link. Okay, it's into the old Hangouts. You know what I know, and you probably wonder how you getting the old Hangouts to work. Hey, man, hey, it's easy work. Curtis Anderson in the building. God, dog. Man, OG boxing talk up in here. Man, yeah, we gonna, hey, we gonna talk some noise tonight. My man Dark Truth in the god doggone building, man. This live stream it's finna get lit, man. I'm going in, man. I'm going in hard on Shakur Stevenson. Okay? I'm going in on him. That's just what it is, okay? I'm going in. And I know some people ain't gonna like this, man. I know some people will not like this. And I really don't give a damn who likes it or don't like it, okay? That's just what it is, okay? I'm going to get Mahari Sports Podcast and Nation in here, and I'm going to let him cook too, man. It's time for him to cook, We're gonna have some fun in here, man. We're gonna talk about a lot, man. Carissa Shields talking about she gonna do MMA in 2020. I kind of shake my head and I give y'all my thoughts on that in a minute. I'm sending the email off to Mahari Sports Nation right now. Okay, sending him the link. Okay, and yeah, man, we're gonna get in. We're gonna do this, man. We're gonna do what we do. Okay, let me see. I get this link. It's been a while since we did YouTube links, man, or Google links, or whatever the hell else. It's been a while. It's been a while. Okay, got the link. I'm gonna copy the link and I'm gonna email the brother. Okay, and y'all can give y'all thoughts, man. I'm answering questions all stream long. Okay, and anybody want to call in, you can call in. The phone lines are definitely open. They're gonna be open for the entire stream. Okay, um, and I've never done that before. I've never kept the phone lines open for the entire stream, but I'm gonna do it today. Okay, Mahari Sports and Podcast Nation, I've sent the link. All right, let me go ahead and start cooking, man. Shakur Stevenson, okay, him and Joet Gonzalez, they fought a fight. Okay, they fought a fight. They fought this fight, and this was supposed to be a grudge match. Okay, I stayed up. Dark Truth, I stayed up. And y'all was there. I did the live stream for damn near 5 hours. Okay, exhausted. I don't know how Marlo's Corner do it. I don't know how Full Time MMA. I don't know how those guys do it, man. I mean, it damn near killed me, man, to stay on that long. I can't do it. I'm too busy. And I thought I can't sit anywhere for 5 hours, but damn it, I did it. I did it. And to my surprise, when we get to the main event with Shakur Stevenson and Joet Gonzalez, I was disappointed. I wanted to vomit. These two, not only did they engage, they not engage. Okay, they sat there. They was playing with each other in the ring, smiling and playing and dapping each other up. And this is leading me to believe, y'all, that these guys, they staged this whole thing behind the scenes. Okay, they staged it. Okay, Shakur Stevenson, he was acting like a simp. Okay, Yair Rodriguez's daddy was a pimp. Okay, so the simp and the pimp, they got together behind the scenes and they agreed not to hurt each other. Folks, that's just what this fight looked like. Okay, they agreed, and it seemed like they agreed not to hurt each other. Guys, I saw it. I saw it. Okay, D-Style, I don't know, man. D-Style, I got to disagree with this, man. They was in there playing around. Stevenson could have got the guy out of there, man. Stevenson could have got him out of there. I just feel like that these two, they went behind the scenes, and it was almost like they had an agreement to where they wasn't gonna, beat the hell out of each other. Like, I don't know, but it just seems like Shakur was just really laxed, man. And I've seen Shakur get aggressive, man. This guy wasn't on Shakur level. He was nowhere near him. Shakur was not even interested in getting a stoppage. He wasn't interested. Man, the fight was lackluster. These guys played around, and I felt cheated. Okay, I see Mahari Sports and Nation in the building. Mahari, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's good, bro? How you doing tonight, man?
Man, I'm glad you're on here, man. First time being on here, man. Thanks for coming to the stream. Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. I do.
My pleasure.
Okay, man. What, man? Hey, man, I'm gonna let you just say what you want to say, man. I mean, just go for it, man.
I mean, listen here, man. I felt like in the fight between Gonzalez and Stevenson should have hurt this boy. I mean, if you heard, I mean, all the controversy going on between them two guys, though, bro. And can I say this too? Why the hell would listen? I checked out Stevenson's girl. She ain't even that attractive, to be honest with you, man. So I don't know why he be messing around with that. But anyway, besides that, listen. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Stevenson, though, bro, he was just like, you know what? Let me just box this dude. I don't want to hurt this guy because that's my girl's brother and all that, though. So it's like he really didn't put his foot on the gas pedal as he should have had, though, bro. But it's boxing, bro. I mean, you got to go in there to hurt people, bro. And I felt like Stevenson probably let him off the hook a bit just to make sure he just walks out of the ring in one piece, because those two are just gonna have to get along at some point, regardless of how the relationship with the sister, you know, go how long it goes to. I mean that's just what it is. That's just how I kind of see it, though, man. But I'm gonna tell you this though too. I like the way Stevenson approached himself. He's a very outspoken young man. And I think at some point though, he's gonna be a bit of a problem for Bob Arum in the future because he's gonna tell like it is. He ain't like Tim Bradley where he's just always gonna be jucking and jiving at every single turn. You know.
Oh, you talking about Tim Bradley? He talking about, hey man, hey Bob, Tim, yeah, man, be shucking and jiving, man.
Yep.
Tim Bradley be shucking and jiving, man, and every chance he get. Man, I was disappointed in the fight, man. Shakur, Steven, the openings were there, man. Joey Gonzalez wasn't really doing anything. He wasn't moving his head. Shakur, there were times, man, where Shakur, he was looking right at him, man. And the openings were right there, and Shakur just kind of fell back and started using his footwork. And I'm like, dang, man. I said, this dude really not going to punish him. Shakur said he was going to punish him. Man,
Mm-hmm.
Joet Gonzalez, he was too slow. He was flat footed. Look, man, that's a recipe, for an ass whooping.
Yep.
It was. It was. Okay. It was a recipe for an ass whooping. I,
Agreed.
I don't know, man. I don't know. These people. I don't know, man. Something funny was going on with this fight, man. I've seen Shakur. I've seen Shakur go the distance with guys and punish them. I've seen him punish people who got more skills than Joet Gonzalez. I've seen him
Mm-hmm.
punish these people, and then he come in here and didn't punish this guy. I mean, how is Shakur Stevenson gonna explain this? How's he gonna explain this?
I don't know. That's a great question. But I can tell you this: if this were somebody else, they probably put their foot on the gas pedal and probably try to punish him, Shakur Stevenson, though, bro. I mean, I'll tell you this: if that were Devin, let's say if this were Devin Haney and Shakur's same weight class, Devin Haney would be killing this boy. Real talk.
Yeah, I think Devin Haney's a monster, man. I think, man, I think everybody's sleeping on him. Some people sleeping on him, man. I think Devin Haney is the real deal.
I
Um,
agree.
I think he's the real deal, and I think Vasily Lomachenko don't want it right now. I
Hmm.
mean, I think these guys don't want it, man. And
Oh yeah. Now we're getting to the thing I want to really discuss about. Okay.
yeah,
Let me say this out the rip. Okay.
let's go.
I'm gonna say it right here, right now on your channel. I respect Lomachenko as a fighter. He's a good fighter. What I really get disgusted with Lomachenko is that the fact that people put this guy above everyone else's achievements. Okay, this, let me say this off the rip. Okay, this guy from the moment he started his career was a given championship fight nonstop. After he lost to Orlando Salido, what happened? He got another championship fight. He got another championship fight. Like, bro, he had been. Dude, I never seen this kind of privilege in my life, bro. Like, you ask any other fighter in boxing how many fights it took for you to get your first championship. Boy, he had to wait almost like what seven, like almost what 20 fights before he got his first fight, like first championship fight with Janero Hernandez. Get out of here, bro. And the fact that people say, well, he beat Nicholas Walters, he beat Guillermo Rigondeaux. Well, let me put some asterisks to it. Number one, Nicholas Walters was basically, being blackballed by Bob Arum because they tried to starve him out, and then he went in there to fight overweight, missing out on opportunity to get himself really warmed up, and then Lomachenko took advantage of that. Number two, Guillermo Rigondeaux moved up 2 weight classes because nobody in 122 wanted any smoke with him, and he had a bad hand. I like the fact how people just like to forget all that stuff. You know what I mean? Listen, the fact that this guy got the WBC franchise tag without even defending the medal once is a travesty. I mean, it's disgusting, bro.
Well, but I'm gonna tell you something that came good out of this, man. That the WBC did. The WBC for a couple of days. They united the boxing community. Cause I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't spend large amounts of time looking at LDBC hate channels. I can't do it, man. It's almost like poison to my system. But I tell you this though, even the LDBC hate channels, even like the whole boxing community agree that the WBC they full of it, man. The WBC full of like when you get a franchise tag, now we all know that you don't have to fight the best person in the division. You don't have to fight the champ. You can just sit back and you can fight who you want to fight. And if somebody just happened to beat you, well, you can't lose the franchise belt because it's not really a recognizable belt. But you had Mauricio Suleiman, fat ass. He's sitting there trying to say, well, yeah, well, Lomachenko is undisputed. He is undisputed. Yeah, he is. He's undisputed. That's what the belt means. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He said something else like, wait. You said that he was elevated. He was franchise champion, elevated because he earned the belt because of his accomplishments. But now you want to say the man is undisputed. Like, I want to say, hey, Triple Chin Suleiman, how the hell you gonna explain this, man?
Right.
Like, I would have loved to be there. I'd have been like, how you gonna explain that, man? Come on.
I mean, I mean,
You
I
full of
mean,
shit, full of it.
I mean, the other thing too, coaches, is that I was researching about what the WBC franchise tag is that the thing is when you're given that tag, you are giving up your WBC belt to the mandatory. So, in a sense, Lomachenko can't be undisputed because he's already given up his WBC belt to Devin Haney. The same with Canelo Alvarez. He gave away his WBC belt to Jamal Charlo. But the difference is that Canelo already been defending his WBC belt numerous times, and they are trying to protect their own investment off of that. But what really got me confused was, and that's where you and I agree on, is that listen, the Lomachenko earned the belt because it was a vacated title belt against Luke Campbell, and Luke Campbell was supposed to fight against Devin Haney for that belt.
Yeah.
I mean, how? I mean, it drove me absolutely crazy. And I'm gonna tell you this right now: all the other black champions, like Wilder, Spence, all them brothers that had the WBC belt, do not accept that. Do not accept that franchise tag. Do not accept that. Real talk.
Yeah, man. I don't think they need to accept that belt, man. They need to, they need to get that belt the hell out of there. They need to send it back to hell where it came from. That franchise belt is a joke, okay? The belt's gonna continue to be a joke. It's gonna always be a joke, and that's just what it is, man. That belt's a joke. You can't really do anything. The belt means absolutely nothing. It's just something at the WBC they give people that they like, okay? And
Hmm.
I don't even mention Redhead Muffin Top with Fishnet Pennyhole Promotion. I don't even mention them. I, I don't mention them on my channel. We don't discuss. I don't get people can't. I don't mention them. I don't mention that. I don't mention that Fishnet races when spatula up the ass fool Oscar De La Hoya. I don't mention them on this channel. But I tell you this,
I
red.
apologize, sir.
That's okay. You got it. You can mention them. I don't care. Redhead Muffin Top. That's what I call them. Redhead Muffin
Hmm.
Top. They tried to get back in the good graces of Redhead Muffin Top. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, they wanted to get
Hmm.
back in the good graces, so they had to kiss Redhead Muffin Top's ass, and that's what they did. Okay, and they
Hmm.
wanted to give him a belt, and Redhead Muffin Top turned the belt down at first, man. And it's an expensive belt. I mean, you got to think how many sanctioning fees it took for them to buy those belts, man. The belts expensive, and then
Yep.
they're gonna give them away. We need to do away with all these sanctioning bodies, man. I think if I had a fighter, I'd be like, look, we don't care about sanctioning bodies. We're not going to accept no belts. Just give me the fight with the best. That's all. Okay. I don't care about no belts. Okay. We'll become a number one attraction on our own. Okay. People will be begging and lining up to fight us. Okay. We don't need no belts. These fighters need to understand, man. They got to get these belts out of here, man. They got to
Hmm.
get these belts out of here. These belts are nothing, especially the WBC. The WBC is a damn poison, okay, to the whole boxing community, and that's just what it is, man. But the WBC, they united the boxing community because don't nobody, and even some of the most vile people who make videos, goofy dudes that ain't washed their ass in 5 days, making videos saying they disagree with this. So, I think it's a consensus in the boxing community, man, that we're not accepting what the WBC is pushing on us, man. That's just not what we're doing. Okay.
Hmm.
And if anybody agree with this, then you need your head examined. You really need your head examined if if you agree with what Mauricio Suleiman is trying to do. And it's not just Lomachenko. They're gonna push somebody else, man. It's gonna be somebody else who get a franchise champion belt. And now watch. Now Coach Adamas is talking right now. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Okay, they're going to offer Spence and Wilder one of these belts. They will do it.
Hmm.
They're
Hmm.
gonna do it. Now the question is, what is Wilder gonna do? What is Spence gonna do? Are they gonna accept the belts? Me knowing Wilder's personality and character, I don't think Deontay Wilder would do that
Me
because
neither.
he said from the jump that his goal is to be undisputed. That's what he said. And you can't be undisputed with a franchise belt because you give up your belt. You give up your championship belt. So you can't be undisputed with a franchise belt. So yeah, man, I guess I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, the other thing too is that not only with this, how the thing is this. this devalues the value of the belt because you're basically saying that the belt does not mean anything. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, man. It's boxing need an overhaul right now. They
Hmm.
need an overhaul, man. They got to get some of these corrupt people out. And I agree with Dana White coming in because in MMA, man, we're not talking about fights that we want to see because we make videos on fight that we've seen. Okay, we have. We made fights on what we've already saw. We talking about fights that's about to happen. That's what we do in MMA. And I don't know if you do cover much MMA, but that's what we do. Okay, we
Yep.
we, we, we don't sit here and talk about mythical fights that we know damn well that ain't gonna happen for another 3 years, man. We don't do that in MMA.
I mean,
We
I don't. I mean, I don't cover MMA as much as I should, but I will tell you this: that in the UFC, although they have their own sort of bullshit they have, I mean, they do a good job of lining up fights against the best fighters out there.
like we in MMA, not only in the UFC, okay, Bellator, Invicta, Road Fighting Championships, Rising. It don't matter what the organization is, man. You're gonna get your money's worth. We're not gonna see a Shakur Stevenson, man. Okay, we ain't gonna see that. Okay, we're not gonna see that kind of fight, man. We're gonna see a fight with two guys putting everything on the line to be the best. Okay, the best fight the best, man. And see, that's what Dana White gonna bring into boxing. I'm gonna tell you, he might not be able to get some of the top names, not now. But see, Dana White gonna scoop up a lot of these young guys that's got some potential. And when Spence and Thurman and Crawford and all these people retire, see Dana White gonna have all these young guns, man. And Dana White not even gonna deal with the sanctioning body. He already said, I'm not dealing with any sanction body. He's gonna work closely with Al Heyman, man. They're gonna work together, and they're gonna create a boxing environment where the best fight the best. That's what's gonna happen. That's coming down the pipe, man. And Dana White
Hmm.
gonna force the issue, man. And see all these damn dinosaur, Bob Arum farting cobwebs and possum piss. Like people like Bob Arum, it's just gonna go away, man. Like everybody gonna know the okie doke. See, Mahari and the LDBC, we know what's going on.
Yep.
We know exactly what this is, man. We know that they trying to nickel and dime us, man. We know that they trying to let fight marinate. But then you got goofy fans. You got goofy fans. Oh man, it's my fighter. I don't care who he fight. See, we got these people running around here talking about that stuff, man.
Hmm.
And see, and see fans like that, man. They not gonna be consistent. They're just not gonna be consistent. We're
Yep.
not gonna be able to get the fights we want to see. The fans, we gotta demand more. We gotta demand, and
Hmm.
all we gotta do is unite and demand more. We'll start getting these fights. See that AJ Wilder, that's a damn disgrace, man. That's
Yep.
a damn disgrace that fight didn't happen. Why? Because one guy was scared. Could you imagine if the governing bodies, or we had, Heyman or Dana White, those people like in charge of the matchup, that fight would have happened, man. It would have been happened a long
Agreed.
time ago. And we wouldn't be talking about if AJ better than Wilder or, the Tyson Fury rematch. I guarantee you we'd have had that, man. See, we got to get boxing fans, we got to get sort of like MMA fans, we got to get crazy about us fight. Like, see, I've never seen, man. I've been in boxing around it for a long time, man. And I was even watching Mike Tyson in the '90s, and these guys, they called each other out, man. They called each other out. They said, "I want to fight you," okay? Lennox Lewis said, "Listen, I want to fight Mike Tyson." Evander
Hmm.
Holyfield said, "I want to fight Lewis." Okay, like these guys, they said this all the time, y'all, all the
Hmm.
time. It
Agreed.
is what it is, man. Well, hey, boxing guy, I don't know, man. Dana White is scum for the fighters. But listen, you can't, man. You can't. Yeah, he covered things up with Conor McGregor. He did all of that. But you cannot deny that he is consistently making the best fight the best. You can't
Agreed.
you can't deny. Because if you tell me he gonna do what he do, then Reggie, I need you to explain Ben Askren, okay? Ben Askren versus Damian Maia. How you gonna explain that? Okay? I need you to explain John Jones versus Daniel Cormier.
Yep.
Okay?
Or or
I need you to
or
explain
or
that.
or I got a better one for you. How about Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor? And you talk about a fight that had all sorts of racial tensions in there from the jump.
They just made that fight. They said, forget it. Let's let these boys go ahead and get it in. Let's go. Okay?
Exactly.
How you gonna explain that? He
Yep.
making he making these guys fight each other, man. Chris Cyborg versus Amanda Nunes.
Mm-hmm.
Cyborg versus Nunes. How you
Mm-hmm.
gonna explain this?
And also Ronda Rousey versus Holly Holm, and you know how the styles make fights.
Yeah, man. He put his cash cow Ronda Rousey in there with Holly Holm, and damn, she got her head kicked in the damn, into damn Armageddon.
Yes, right.
So, I agree with what you're saying. Dana White is scum, but I do have to say that he constantly he make the best fight the best. There's no ducking. You can't duck because if you duck over there, what happens is he puts you on the shelf for 6 months. I know I've read several of the UFC contracts, man. They pretty intense, man. They about 30, 40 pages long. And he look, man, if you say I don't want to fight somebody, you can't eat for 6 months. You ain't making no money. Okay? They're
Mm-hmm.
going to shelf you. And for a fighter, 6 months, when you got to fight 3 to 4 times a year in MMA to make ends meet, there it is. There it
Ooh.
is.
Can
Okay?
I can I can I say this though too? I want to say this other
Reggie.
point there as well,
Hmm.
and I'll let you read Reggie Jones' response to that.
Go
The
ahead.
point is this though. Oh, I'm hearing some background.
Who, for me?
And maybe, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. The point is this. I mean, when you look at the UFC, I mean, the way I look at the UFC is kind of like this. Yes, they have their own shady stuff there, but you cannot tell me that they don't make consistently good fights. Okay, now when Dana White goes into boxing, yes, he's gonna have some struggles trying to get fighters to buy in because you need to provide the purses to back up what your word is. But down the line, if when he does hook up with Al Heyman, okay, the sanctioned bodies are going to be forced to make a decision. Are they going to continue this with the same old guard? Or are they going to try to change? Because listen, you can't tell me that boxers are going to continue to pay these sanctioning fees for too long. All right, just like what Floyd Mayweather said, all these belts do is collect dust. And the way that the way that the WBC have been moving, don't be surprised that Dana White gives the giant middle finger to the WBC and forces the WBC to go bankrupt.
Hmm. Yeah, man, you make some good points, man. I mean, yeah, man. I agree with that, man. But I'm okay now, Reggie. Now I'm gonna tell you this, man. The UFC got 753 athletes. Okay, they got 753. So now, if you telling me it's small, can you name 753 boxers right now that you know? You saying it's small? They got 700. This is just the UFC. We're not talking about in all the MMA organization. Okay, Bellator got 568. Okay, 634 of the athletes are men in the UFC. Okay, and then the other was 130 something athletes that are women in the UFC. Okay, Bellator, they got like 110 women athletes, and then they got over 450 men athletes. How is MMA small compared to boxing? This is a big sport. Do you know how many matchups that you can make? Okay, and if I break it down by divisions, do you know how many matchups that we can make? How many matchups are possible in MMA? Where the best, they're going to continue to fight the best. I don't know if that's a valid argument because, MMA is big. Okay? They got plenty of fights to make. Plenty of fights. I mean, hell, we finna get what? We just saw Israel Adesanya knock out Robert Whitaker. That's a huge fight. Stylebender knocked out Robert Whitaker, a top contender. How are we gonna explain this? And I got to come back. I got to put that in your mind, man. If you telling me that we can't make matchups with over 600 athletes and that's small, then I don't know what I got to tell you. Okay? I don't know. We constantly getting the best fighting the best over there. And that's the problem, man. It's not fighter friendly, okay? The fighters in the UFC, man, they don't make the money unless you're at the top 5. They don't make no money. But that's okay. As a fight fan, I really don't care about what they make. I just want to see them fight.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I do. I see them fight. Okay. Now, you said MMA is small compared to boxing. More people around the world compete in boxing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. More people compete in boxing. But how many more people are professional in boxing? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Okay. How many more people are pros? A lot of pro MMA fighters. Lots and lots of pro MMA fighters. And we're talking about rosters. Okay. They don't have an MMA Golden Gloves, but they got jiu-jitsu tournament. They got all that. They got, Muay Thai, kickboxing. They got all that kind of stuff. Okay. But if we talking about MMA organizations, dude, there are a lot of MMA organizations. Lots of them. With lots of fighters. With lots of matchups. Okay. There's an amateur circuit for MMA. It's there. You don't fight as many amateur fights in MMA as you do in boxing because of them guys trying to hurry and go pro and ain't no money there. So they got to go pro. But I'm telling you, MMA is just as big as boxing, okay? It's just boxing been around longer, but I think MMA we get better matchups. That's just what it is. We got the stars in boxing to get matchups, but the matchups aren't made. And what I'm trying to compare and what I'm trying to convey to you is that over here in MMA, we're talking about fights that we're about to see. We're talking about fights that we've already seen. And we're talking about, matchups. When we say we want a matchup, we get those matchups. They listen to the fans. I've sat on this channel. And I swear to God, the UFC, they watch some of my videos. I'm going to tell you why. Because I point blank said, and I'll never forget this. This happened, a couple of years ago. I said, you know what? A fight that I want to see Megan Anderson versus Holly Holm. I said that. Because I want Megan to get kicked in her damn head and I want her to shut the hell up. That's what I said. I said it for about 10 videos. I'm going to tell you something, man. The UFC made that matchup. They made that matchup. They made the match. They listened to the fans. If you telling me boxing don't listen to the fans, this is why, man, boxing is where we at right now. They don't listen to the fans. I mean, would you let Wilder, Josh, would you have let that marinate?
No, absolutely not, bro. I mean, it's a fight that's already made. I mean, what's the point of letting it marinate for too long? Because remember, we already seen this scenario, fail. Because remember, Jamel Charlo and also what's his dude's name? Jared Hurd. They were supposed to fight each other for 154 for the 154-pound titles, and then what happened? Jamel Charlo lost it to what's it?
Tony
Harrison. To Tony Harrison.
Yeah.
Tony Harrison, and then Jared Hurd gets his brains beaten in by J. Rock Williams. Like, bro, you can't just sit here and just say, like, oh, we want to let this fight marinate and everything like that. Bro, boxing is a weird sport. I mean, all those plans that you may have, they could go out the window in one bad night, all right? Great example, the all-time great example. Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson should have fought each other earlier when they were at their primes, not in 96, okay? But what happened? Mike Tyson went over to Japan and lost to Buster Douglas, all right? Remember, they were supposed to compete against each other when Mike Tyson was supposed to beat Buster Douglas, okay? And then they were supposed to compete against each other for those belts. Buster Douglas went in there, ruined all those plans, all right? Boxing is a weird sport, bro. And I don't like when fans say, oh, let's let the fight marinate, though. Because right now, listen, Joshua and Wilder should have fought each other last year, 2 years ago. And now look what's happened. Joshua's too petrified to fight against Wilder. He'll never fight him. Ever.
He'll never fight Wilder, man. He'll never fight Wilder. He's running scared, man. He's running freaking scared of Deontay Wilder.
And let me say this one other point though too. If Joshua and Wilder were competing in the UFC right now, there'd be no way Joshua would try to duck Wilder. Dana White would have forced Joshua to get in the ring with Wilder.
He'd have made that fight. He'd have made the fight, and he'd have told him, if you don't fight him, you don't get no check for 6 months. Like, he'd have told him that. Mm-hmm. And see, that's the kind of pressure fighters need, man. Listen, man, you get in this game. These guys, man, they trying to do the Floyd Mayweather blueprint, man. The thing of it is, man, these guys, they don't want to do the work that Floyd did, man. They don't want to keep their weight down in between fights. They don't want to, they go out here drinking, partying, and smoking and all this other hot garbage, man. They doing all this stuff, man. And they want to get the paydays like Floyd, man. But these people, man, the thing of it is, man, they don't have that mentality. They don't have it. They don't have the mentality to go out here and do what people like Floyd would do. Not even a Floyd fan. But I do admire that his commitment to excellence, Or they won't go out here and do what Andre Ward would do, They're not going to go and keep their body in tip-top shape. Because we live in a generation where everybody is damn entitled, okay? These people, they're not going to do what they're supposed to do. So now you got guys that's wanting paydays. They want this and they want that. And then they don't want to fight the best, man. Listen, I'm going to tell you, this old Danny Garcia, Angel Garcia. He came out and said it. Well, man, we're gonna, let Danny. If Danny can fight some guys and make $1 million, I mean, hell, Danny won't lose. Like Angel said that, man. And I said, I'll be damned, And Angel said, why would Danny fight, 5 tough fights when he can fight 5, easy fights for $1 million? He said, hey, how does that make good business sense? You can't, hey, man, you go up to the UFC and you tell Dana White that, oh, okay, well, you're going to fight this person anyway. And if it don't happen, guess what? You don't eat. It's just what it is.
Yep.
Just what it is.
And also, salute to Curtis Anderson, though. He just said that it took Sugar Ray Robinson 75 fights to get a title shot. This is exactly what I'm talking about in terms of this whole freaking entitlement when it comes to Lomachenko. Oh my God, bro!
And you know what, man? And I'm a fan of Lomo, but I can't co-sign this, man. I can't do it. Now I was on board. I said, hey, he fought Walters. People said he was gonna duck Walters. He fought Guillermo Rigondeaux. People said that. I was on board. I was okay with all that. Okay, I was in there fighting the battles. I said, okay, good. But this, I can't co-sign this, man. Okay, Lomachenko is all the way a hoe for this. Okay, he's a hoe for accepting the belt. He giving up his strap. So you deliberately outright said you are not, okay? You're not fighting Devin Haney, okay? That you just said we ain't fighting him. I don't care what you do. I don't care what I get. I ain't fighting Devin Haney. That's what that said to me, okay?
Yep.
Here's what it is.
And also, can I ask you this question though too? I've been hearing that Clarissa Shield wants to try out MMA. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. Man, look, I don't know if people gonna like what I'm gonna say, man.
Go ahead, man. Let it rip.
I don't know if people gonna like really what I'm gonna say, man.
Go ahead, man. Let it rip.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, Reggie. UFC is stagnant as hell as a promotion that Dana White effed up. Well, he may have effed it up, but you still have not gotten back to the best fight the best, Reggie. That's just what it is. The best fighting the best. That God, I'm trying to tell you. Look, we finna get Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal. Do you know how big that fight is? Oh, that's the best fighting the best again.
There you go.
Listen, we still talking about Wilder trying to fight Fury again. Damn that. We getting Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz.
Right. I mean, I can't argue that, bro. And especially the fact that Fury is acting a fool, avoiding the smoke. And he even talking about he wants to try MMA. Like, bro, man, shut up, bro. Yeah, just go to WWE, act a fool. Go in there with that, with that fake tough guy stuff, though, man. I mean, I'm done. I'm done with Fury.
Yeah, man. Fury just spending days, sniffing that coke and all this stuff. And I got an intro video. Anybody want that Fury and Billy Hosanda's coke video? Let me know. I will email you that video. You can use it whatever you want to do. I don't care. Use it for as long as you want. Okay. So Diaz versus Masvidal, not an entertainer. Yeah, it is too. That is the best fight, the best. These two where they ranked at. That's the best fight and the best. Okay. So you giving me one instance, man. Diaz versus Masvidal. That's one of the biggest fights, man, of the year in 2019 in MMA. Okay. Are you trying to tell? Oh, wait a minute. Daniel Cormier versus Stipe Miocic. That's the best fight and the best. How you gonna explain this? Okay, how are you going to explain this? Jessica Andrade versus Jean Willet. How you going to explain this? Okay, we got a new champion. Rose Namajunas fought Jessica Andrade. How we going to explain this? Come on, man. I can keep going. I can talk about fights that I've seen for on and on and on. Okay, it's the best fighting the best. Okay, I'm just sitting here and I'm telling you. Okay, I mean, do you really want me to go down the list and just, off my memory? I can tell you off jump the best fighting the best. How we gonna explain all this, Reggie? See, I gotta get you back to, really and truly understanding what's going down. Okay, it's a lot going down. It's a lot going down, man. Okay, Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington. That's coming up. How you gonna explain this? That's the best fight in the best. What? Okay. So, Reggie, you said boxing put on a good card. Was the top-ranked card a good card last night? I mean, just explain that to me. Was that top-ranked card a great card? Now, I'm going to give you, Josh Taylor versus Regis Prograis, excellent fight. Excellent
Mm-hmm.
fight. I didn't say boxing don't ever put on any good fights. But I'm saying that we're spending more time over here talking about fights that we're gonna get. And in boxing, we're not talking about the fights that we want. We're not talking about fights that we finna get. We talk about fights that we want. That promoters
Mm-hmm.
don't really give a damn what we want. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just what it is. Man, Cowboy Cerrone versus Justin Gaethje, the best fight in the best. Khabib versus Dustin Poirier, the best fight in the best. Do you want me to stop? Because I'm telling you, we're getting the best fight the best. Okay. Nobody brags about the best MMA fights. They still talking about Ronda Rousey knocking out Holly Holm. How you gonna explain that?
And also, they still talk about Khabib basically saying, let's talk now. All right. I mean, there's one guy that I do that I'd be scared of when I go in the octagon against. It's Khabib, bro. Khabib, when you get him going, when he gets mad, bro, they still talking about the fact that he said, "Let's talk now." Talk to Conor McGregor while he's smashing his brains in. Come on, I love you, Reggie, bro. I know I
That's,
love you, man.
man, that's my
But
guy.
yeah,
Yeah,
I like the way I like Reggie because he always stands on the square though, bro. That's why I respect that brother, man. I love
man. Yeah, I respect him, man. I mean, I've argued, man. Me and Reggie, I've argued with him before. It's not a big deal. It's a good dude, man. Reggie, my dude.
him.
But if you gonna come at the narrative that we don't talk about fights anymore, okay, in MMA, then I got to keep asking you, can you explain Ronda Rousey and Holly Holm? I mean, you got to explain this, Reggie. I mean, you got to explain. You got to try to tell me that we have forgotten that Ronda Rousey got her damn head kicked off her shoulders.
And she was crying on the Ellen show after she got her brain smashed in, though, bro. To this day, I'm always gonna be laughing at that. It's like, listen, you were bragging about all this time that you could beat Floyd Mayweather and all that stuff, and then you got beat by an actual boxer that actually did boxing. And then when you tried to come back, you went into the line stand against Amanda Nunez, which promise you do not want, you know. And then Ronda Rousey quit after 20 seconds of getting her ass beat.
And for all you Ronda Lousy fans, that's why I'm laughing at y'all, okay? Because y'all some simps. That's what y'all are. You're a bunch of simps. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let me cook on this Carissa Shields name, man. Okay, at one point in time, man, I really was riding with Clarissa Shields,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Right, and I'll talk about that later, Reggie, but I'm going to cook on Carissa real quick before I get you again, okay? Um, I stopped riding with Clarissa Shields when she started talking about she can beat Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, she can beat Gennady Golovkin. She was saying she can beat all these fighters. And we know damn well if we put her in there, the damn feminists, they'll have a field day. The Me Too movement, they'll have a field day. Oh, you hitting a woman, you hitting a woman. Carissa would get in there and get destroyed by these people, okay? And I know that, and people, and somebody tried to tell me that, Carissa Shields could beat Terrence Crawford, or not beat him, but, could go 3 rounds with him. Could go 3 rounds with him and really last and not get hurt. And I'm trying to remember that. I'm like, nah, Carissa can't deal with Terrence Crawford. Well, you got to understand, Carissa bigger than Crawford. Look, man, Terrence Crawford, he spars, man. He spars bigger guys and he hurting them guys, man. Um, Carissa Shields can't beat a man in boxing, okay? She's not going to beat a top male athlete in boxing. Carissa Shields then started to come on when Amanda Nunes knocked out Cris Cyborg. She said, hey, I can get in there and you give me a year to work on, wrestling and, give me a year to work on wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Then I'll go in there and I'll stop Amanda Nunes. Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to do that, Carissa, okay? First of all, you can't even control your damn family, okay? That's number one. You can't control your family. And, Carissa, you said the reason why that you want to go into MMA because it's more money and opportunity. Well, Carissa, you fucked up your opportunity, your $350,000, because you can't control your damn family. And this is the problem with you, Carissa Shields. Okay, you're running around here. Oh, I can beat Triple G. I can beat Keith Thurman. I can outbox Sean Porter. Okay, you know good and well you got in there with Sean. If you got in there with Sean, and if the fight, Sean would destroy. Sean would murder you, Carissa Shields. He would murder you. Okay, and now you come over and say you can beat Amanda Nunes in MMA after a year of training. You darn arrogant, self-centered man. I really don't want to call out her name, but I'm saying You're not gonna learn how to wrestle in a year. You know these people, they've been wrestling for most of their teenage and adult lives. You know that most of these people have been working on jiu-jitsu submissions for most of their lives. Like, I mean, Carissa, you don't even know what an omoplata is. Okay, you probably don't know what a kimura is. Don't know what an arm bar. Don't know what a Darce choke is. Okay, you don't know what a whole bunch of stuff. Carissa, these fighters, even an average level MMA fighter, could put you in that, and they would submit you. They ain't even gotta have stand up. They would sprawl and take you down and submit the hell out of you. You're not gonna be on any MMA level in a damn year. You delusional. I want to call it some other stuff, but see, this YouTube and people get sensitive and butthurt. But I tell you something right now. I would tell this to her face too. Okay, you delusional. Okay, you messed up your money. Now you're saying you want to go to MMA, and you're gonna get what? Kayla Hype Job Harrison to help you? You gonna get Hype Job Harrison to help you? Please. Hype Job Harrison know you big enough to fight her. Carissa, you so damn stupid. You just stupid. You don't think. Then you spend all your day arguing back and forth with trolls on Twitter. You spend man, I was getting so many notifications from Carissa. I had to stop following her on Twitter, man. Because every time notification you get from her, she going back and forth with a troll who don't exercise, ain't washed their ass in 5 days, and you arguing with these people. Like, I can't understand what is wrong with this girl. What is wrong with her? You're not in a year. You can't even learn enough judo in a year. You can't learn basic takedowns in a year. It's taking some of these people 10, 12 years to get a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. And it's people that's been fighting for damn near 2 decades in mixed martial arts, and they still haven't reached the level of a black belt in MMA. Are you kidding me? Carissa gonna go in there, she gonna end up like Heather Hardy. You saw what happened to Heather Hardy. She fought against an average striker and got her face disfigured. Do you guys remember that? Do you remember what happened to Heather Hardy? Man, she went in there and got decimated, man, by Christina Williams. Christina Williams is a Muay Thai fighter, man. You step into an octagon with boxing, and you got a Muay Thai fighter in front of you, you gonna get destroyed. The first thing they gonna do, Carissa gonna walk up in there with a damn boxing stance, and they gonna kick her legs from up under her. That's the first thing they gonna do. They gonna kick her legs. And then when they know that Carissa can't defend the leg, guess what they gonna do? They gonna throw a jab, they gonna feint, and they gonna do a double leg takedown. Carissa gonna be on her back, getting grounded and pounded. Faster than she can say, I'm the GOAT, I'll whoop everybody ass, I'll whoop your ass, everybody ass. See? I can go on here all day. And I know this is going to hurt Junior the Troops hard. I know this hurts Junior the Troops hard. But Junior, I got to say this, man. Your girl is delusional. She damn sure ain't beating Nunes. I'll tell you that now. She going to sleep. If she step into an octagon with Amanda Nunes, I don't care any weight, she is going to sleep. And then, and last thing, and I'm going to let you talk about it. The last thing, Mahar. Okay, the weight classes. What weight class is she going to make? I mean, the only weight class that's left for her that she can possibly make is 155 pounds. That's it. That's the only weight class that Clarissa Shields can make. Now, Amanda Nunes, her max is 145. Okay, her max is 145. So, I mean, now, okay, you want Amanda Nunes now to come up to 155. You definitely going to sleep now. Amanda Nunes is bigger and stronger. Nah, you going to sleep. Hell, Clarissa Shields will lose to a flyweight that knows just is a complete fighter. She'd lose to them. Yeah. Valentina Shevchenko would beat Clarissa Shields in the octagon. Man, they would put her in an armbar. I'm telling you, man, it's real when these boxers get into that octagon. Now, I tell you this, man. If any of these people, if Amanda Nunes stepped into Clarissa's world in a boxing, she'd probably beat them easily. No problem. Because they can't grab you, they can't kick you, they can't do any of that. Carissa wins. But you put Carissa into their world, you let her fight Shevchenko, Durandame, okay, Nunes, Cyborg. It's no kind. She going to sleep. That's just what it is. Carissa Shields is gonna be out. Okay, man. Man. I can do this all day. Go ahead, man. I'm gonna fall back.
Hey, man, I just let you cook about that, though, bro, because, listen, I'm going to tell you this off the rip. I respect Carissa Shields' confidence, but here's the thing, though, man. She don't know how to control her team, her family members, and to top of it all that, though, bro, she ain't even facing Cecilia Brækhus, who is right now the best women's fighter in boxing right now. She can call herself the GOAT all she wants to, but she never faced against Cecilia Brækhus. Cecilia Brækhus could probably beat Clarissa Shields right here, right now. Okay, so she's good. She's really good. I give her respect, but the bottom line is she's still unproven because she ain't faced against the best yet, bro. I'm waiting for the day where she fights against Cecilia Brækhus, and and to be honest with you, I have Cecilia Brækhus beating Clarissa Shields.
That'll be a good fight, man. That'll be a good ass fight too.
You're damn right it'll be a good
That'll be a
ass
good
fight.
ass fight.
You know why? Because she trains in the Crunk gym. Okay, with all those great trainers, Jonathan Banks, who's under the tree of Emmanuel Stewart.
Mm.
Come on, man.
And Jonathan Banks is a good trainer, man. Real good, man.
You damn right he is.
Man, man, you know what? Carissa still got problems, man. And people still, they getting on her about Hannah Gabriels. You made Hannah Gabriels come up in weight, okay? You made Hannah Gabriels come up in weight, okay? And Hannah Gabriels dropped you. Dropped you. That's the toughest fight she had, and Hannah Gabriels gave her hell, man. Hannah Gabriels gave Carissa Shields hell. All of Carissa tried, well, I got back up, but you got dropped. Now, could you imagine? Okay, let's put it like this, okay? Somebody with the speed and power. Excuse me. If somebody has speed and power, Carissa Shields would be in trouble because Carissa don't have knockout power. And you know what? And if she move up, or if she go into MMA, they're not gonna respect her power. They're just gonna know that she can punch, okay? That she can jab you real quick. She can catch you with some shots, but they're not gonna respect her power. Because girls don't really respect her power in boxing like that. She don't have that kind of power. Carissa Shields ain't knocking women out. She's not knocking women out. Okay, she's not, putting people to sleep. She's not doing that. Carissa Shields is a volume puncher, and she wins the part of accumulation. She's an accumulation fighter. That's what she is. And, there's nothing wrong with that. But Carissa don't possess that kind of power. She can't get these people attention. And she's not going to get Cecilia Brækhus' attention, man. Cecilia Brækhus going to come in there. She's going to put them hands on her. See, Carissa right now, man, it's okay to be confident. But when you overlook people, like she was saying, man, I don't think no woman a threat to me. Okay, cool.
All right.
But you better be damn sure if it's somebody that can possibly fight you, you better study them. You better study them every day, and you better make sure that they can't beat you. And I feel like part of her, I think she confident and she also arrogant. She don't think that nobody can just come up and actually step in there and just beat her. Yeah, hell, you still got Michaela Mara running around here, man, picking on little people. Like that fight last night, Michaela Mara fighting Alejandra Zamora. I looked at that damn fight, man. I said, come on, man. Are you serious? Look how big Michaela Mara is compared to that girl. Hey, man, Bob Arum need to get slapped in his cobwebbed ass for this. Need to, man. Need to. And but that's the thing. Carissa gonna fight some people. She need to get in there and fight some people, okay?
Yep.
Get in there and fight people. Let's get in there now. Let's fight some girls that's gonna bang back. Let's fight these girls that's not throwing overhand rights the whole fight. Like you fighting your Tori Nelsons and your, what's that other lady, man? I forgot. Tori Nelson and then I forgot. Francione Cruz. Okay, let's get off these fighters. These slow, flat-footed fighters that can't do nothing. And then she'll say, well, Christina Hammer was a big win. Man, look, I said she gonna get in there and school Christina Hammer too flat-footed and she's slow. I've been saying this. I was saying this, man. I'm not gonna even bet on this fight. Okay,
Nope.
It's stupid to bet because the odds are in Carissa Shields' favor. You're not gonna make money on the fight. Ain't even bet. What's the use? She went in there and schooled Christina Hammer like I knew she would.
Me too.
Here it is.
I mean, let me predict one thing too before I let you continue. I predict that Carissa Shields will duck Cecilia Brækhus because the styles that in that fight do not favor Clarissa Shields.
Okay.
I believe that.
Now you got to break that down for us, man.
Okay. Now, to be honest with you though, bro, I'll be honest with you though. It's been a long time since I've seen Cecilia Brækhus fight, but I will tell you this though too, that Cecilia Brækhus is going to dog walk Clarissa Shields because Clarissa Shields do not have the power to hurt Cecilia.
Wow. Okay. I mean, so you don't think it's gonna be a competitive matchup, man? So you think that she gonna run right through Clarissa Shields?
So until Clarissa can prove me otherwise, because the last few fights I've seen from her, I mean, she's faced against guys, I mean, against women who couldn't even hurt Clarissa Shields. And I feel that Cecilia Brækhus is going to not just dog walk her, but use her jab to keep her offset because you have to beat Clarissa Shields not just with the jab but also on movement. Because if you stay there as a stationary target against Clarissa Shields, she'll try to hurt you. And I feel that what Jonathan Banks is going to do is going to game plan her, like use movement, use speed, use different tactics to try to get Clarissa Shields off balance. And I don't think Clarissa Shields is gonna try to is not gonna figure out how to adjust that, in my opinion at least.
Man, I don't know. I don't think she's gonna run through it, man. I think it's gonna be a tough fight because Carissa, old girl got a dome piece on her, man.
True.
That girl got a Frankenstein dome piece, man. And damn, now one thing that Cecilia Brækhus can count on, okay, is Carissa Shields' trainer, John David Jackson. And we know the infamous John David Jackson done got Kovalev beat up twice, got B-Hop knocked out the damn ring with his feet kicked up in there. Okay, John David Jackson was in the corner. And Carissa Shields got dropped for the first time with John David Jackson as her trainer. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. I've been telling everybody that John David Jackson is the wrong trainer for Clarissa Shields. He's the wrong trainer, man. First of all, Carissa bully him. She tell him, look, nah, we're going to do it like this. I'm telling y'all that's what it is, okay? See, Carissa old trainer, they didn't put up with that. They told her, nah, we're going to do it this way. Because, Carissa Shields tried to be an alpha male. She tried to be. She be telling John David Jackson, nope, we ain't going to do this. Nope, sit back. Nope. I mean, she going to get knocked out listening to John David Jackson, okay? She is.
Yep.
Or and she got dropped already. That's evidence right there, man. I don't care nothing about this Christina Ham. Christina Ham ain't nothing, man. Christina Ham ain't shit, okay? She ain't never been nothing. I mean, she beat up on the same Tori Nelsons and the same French John. She beat up on them type fighters too, man. Carissa and Christina Hammer beat up on. Hell, Christina Hammer even lost the fight. She lost the fight. What? To Sophie Mathis? Was knocked out, and then they disqualified Sophie Mathis. So I mean, Christina Hammer was never a good fighter. The best fighter on Carissa Shields' resume is Hannah Gabriels. Hannah Gabriels is a beast. Okay, she been fighting tough fights, man, most of her career. All right, it is what it is, man. I don't know, man. It's if she got that fool, show enough ponytail, man. She got him in there. Show enough. If she got show enough, it's a wrap. She done. Okay. In a big fight, show enough is gonna show Carissa how to get knocked out. That's just what it is. I know. Junior the Truth. I know this hurts your heart. I know this hurts your heart to hear me speak about Carissa like this, but you can't deny the facts. Did B-Hop get knocked out the ring with his heels kicked up in the air? B-Hop was on the ground talking about he pushed me. And I'm sitting here thinking, damn, you just got your ass knocked out the ring and you still talk. You remember, did you see him on the ground? He was talking junk while he was on the ground?
Oh yeah, still remember it, bro. And also, it's not the first time B-Hop got pushed out of the ring. Remember against Robert Allen? Oh God, B-Hop, man. I listen, bro. I used to be a fan of B-Hop, bro, but I'm gonna say this though, uncut. He find that pressure point instead of Acetal Hoy. You know his favorite kitchen utensils and shit. Disgusting, toothless bastard. In the words of 78 Sports TV, disgusting behavior.
God, dog. Oh, man. B-Hop. Well, yeah. Yeah, George, that's what B Hop was saying. Dude didn't knock me out the ring. He ain't knocked me out. He pushed me out the ring. B Hop got knocked out the ring, man. Funny, 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 funny. You know, but
Uh,
this is the work of John David Jackson. I'm saying this is the work of JDJ. Okay, I done told y'all about this guy. Then when Kovalev got beat up, and you remember too, Kovalev, he got beat up, no, by Lita Avalanche. Wait a minute, I think John David Jackson was out of there by then. But
yeah, that was actually against Andre Ward, the second fight.
but the damage had already been done. Too
Oh
much of
yeah.
John David Jackson was already internalized in the B Hop soul. And so, because too much of John David Jackson was in B Hop's soul, B Hop, not, who am I talking about? Yeah. Okay, Alita Alvarez was able to capitalize on the buffoonery of John David Jackson and knock out Sergey Kovalev brutally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Sergey Kovalev really don't. He really wasn't listening. To be honest, he wasn't listening to John David Jackson. But it's under his tutelage, though. It's under his tutelage. You still got like what? Fighter knocked out, man, multiple times. I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
do it, man. I couldn't trust no John David Jackson, man. Now, if it was a perm, if I was in the perms, I could trust him. I listen to him. Hey, John David Jackson, yeah, you got some good information on these perms? Yeah, well, I'm tell you what I do, man. I use a relaxer, man. I use that relaxer. That's probably what he tell me. Okay,
You
that's
know,
what he tell
you
me.
know, what was the most funniest trainer that I just was like, do I ever understand this guy? You remember Joel? Do you know how Joel Judah used to be talking to Dad Judah all the time? Just be going like, "Hey, listen, John, you got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, if I was sitting there, like, bro, are you speaking English right now? Speak straight to me, man.
Them daddies, man. Now I remember Roger Mayweather, man. He's sitting there talking about most boxing. Floyd, Floyd, got him with a dab, Floyd, got him with a dab, and then gotta go in there with that, Floyd. Got with that. He ain't got to film my nephew. He ain't got to film my nephew. That was Roger Mayweather's favorite deal, man.
But you know what though? Who's my favorite trainer though? That I always just like always laughing every time they talk. Remember Norman Stone back in the day? Always be saying some shit to the referees, be like, "Fucking jerk off." I was like, that was a fight against John Ruiz versus Andrew Golota, where he basically gave the tape like he was trying to tape up Ruiz's gloves there, but he gave the tape to the referee, and then he goes like, "Fucking jerk off," and then the referee just said like. They said like, you know what? Get your ass out of here. I don't want to deal with your ass no more. And then Norman Stone went to Don King, be like, I'm gonna sue this fucking referee for everything he got.
Oh
We
man.
doing low blows the whole night though, man.
Oh man, God dog. That's messed up, man. Oh man. Okay, man. I don't know if you know who Paige Van Zandt is or Antoninus or Chico, so I know you know who Nate Diaz is. So we'll switch
Yep.
over to them, man, and then I'll talk about Shevchenko and Van Zandt last. Um, okay, man. So Nate Diaz has been reinstated to fight Jorge Masvidal at UFC 244, but they said mysteriously he got popped
Mm.
for a banned substance. Now, what do you think that substance was that they said that he got popped for? I'm just curious, man.
Oh, boy, that's a really good question. Who knows what he'd be popped for? Let me check it out real quick. Nate Diaz. I just got to see real quick because like these websites though, man. Pop dirty, whatever. I don't know. Like, dude, here's the thing though, man. Like, I don't know, bro. That's like Nate Diaz. Just seems like the kind of dude that's be like, yeah, I do whatever I want. He got popped for what? For steroids or something like that? Like, bro, come on, man. It, man. Come on, Nate. Don't do this to me, man. Listen, I was like, I love Nate Diaz when he was fighting against Conor McGregor because I was on his side because I knew Conor McGregor was a fool. But dude, come on, man. Why you gotta pop dirty like this, though, bro? Why you gotta do this to me, man?
Crazy, man. But you know what? Nate Diaz came out a while ago. Okay. He came out of he said, hey, man, hey, motherfucker. Everybody's dirty, man. Everybody's, and it looked like he was hiding in, but, and here I'm going to read the article, man. I'm going to read the article. Okay, it says UFC star Nate Diaz on Thursday released a statement claiming he's failed an out of competition drug test and won't be fighting Jorge Masvidal at UFC 244. Diaz indicated he's been flagged by the UFC anti-doping partner USADA, and third-party regulator had pointed to a contaminated supplement as a source of the positive test. Until the UFC USADA or whoever is effing with me fixes it, he said I won't be competing. Diaz, 34, wrote in his statement released with a tweet that read, "You're all on steroids, not me." it, was,
That's ideas for you.
it was drafted with the notes application of his iPhone. UFC 244 takes place November 2nd at Madison Square Garden in New York City. The Diaz versus Masvidal bout is currently scheduled as a headliner. Um, Tested at welterweight for the unofficial BMF belt, the baddest mother effer belt. Requested comment for Diaz representatives weren't immediately returned. Masvidal's rep A. Carwell had just read the statement and said, hold on, pull it on my tablet. The response was forthcoming to USADA. UFC USADA did not immediately respond to a request for comment, though USADA blah, 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 blah. Okay, Diaz didn't specify which substance he tested positive for, claiming he tested with elevated levels they say might be from some tainted supplements, okay? I call it false because I only takes whole food or natural food supplements. Now I believe that. Nate Diaz is almost like what a vegan man. He's almost like a vegan man. The guy
Right.
does triathlons and he don't eat a whole lot of stuff, man. Nate Diaz is that guy. I'm not gonna have my name tainted as a cheater like those other MFers who kept quiet until the fight just so they can get paid. He said effing cheaters. Diaz fight against Masvidal is his first since August comeback where he beat ex-champ Anthony Pettis. Yeah, he beat the hell out of Pettis. Okay, all right. So basically, I'm going to tell you what I think he got tested positive for. I don't think it was a SARM. Okay? I think Nate tested positive for marijuana. Okay? And I think rather than to stop the fight, I think the UFC just said, okay, the heck with that. This fight got to go down. Because this, and I'm explaining to you, Reggie, this is a big fight. This is a big fight, legacy and financial wise. This is a big fight for the UFC, period. Um, they were not going to pass up on this. This fight is going to do heavy pay-per-views. It's going to do they were not going to pass up on it, okay? For, marijuana, okay? For marijuana. And lots of fighters they get popped for marijuana and they don't do a long time, but I think they're even going to just let fighters smoke their marijuana. I think they're gonna do it because a lot of fighters are smoking marijuana. Nate Diaz is a marijuana smoker, man. He do. Okay, hell, he was smoking at a damn. Nate was smoking at a press conference. I mean, dude, shell. Dude took out a blunt and started smoking that blunt. I said, man, Nate Diaz is a real one, man. And he said he not gonna stop smoking weed. He said, what the UFC gonna do? Yeah,
Right.
dude don't eat meat, man. He don't eat meat. He's a vegan, okay? He don't eat meat. Okay, so that I find it hard to believe that he's taking a bunch of supplements that could be tainted. I honestly I think it was weed. That's my opinion.
Me, me too. I don't see it. I don't see him taking weed at all. At least it ain't turnable like John Jones's dumbass.
Yeah, John Jones, man, that's an idiot, man. And, he taking
hmm
Turnaball. He over there smashing Holly Holm. I mean, John Jones is doing it all, man. Hey, what can you say about John Bones Jones?
I mean, here's the thing though, bro. The thing that I get really irritated about with John Jones is that the dude is so talented in the octagon. You don't need these kind of stuff. But it's just like I don't know if it's he has no if he's like if it's self confident issues or it just he feels like I can do whatever I want. Who's gonna stop me? But like, bro, you already the most talented MMA fighter of all time, and you out there popping dirty. This is why Daniel Cormier hates your guts. He hates your guts because he knows you gifted as hell, but you're going out there doing dumb stuff in out of the octagon.
Yeah, John Jones, man, he a disgrace. You look at him and you think of what he could have become. What he
Right.
could be, man. And then John Jones tried to lie. This was funny, man. Well, it's just a pictogram. John Jones been popping a lot, man, and they keep finding that pictogram in his bloodstream, and well, it's just a pictogram. I don't know what a pictogram means anymore. I mean, a pictogram doesn't really mean a whole bunch of anything. It's just a pictogram. Like, I'm sitting there thinking, man, can John Jones be any more stupid? Okay, could John Jones be any more stupid? Okay,
Hmm.
and that's Holly Holm boy. That's her boy, and I don't care what anybody say. Holly Holm can try to cover it up. They getting it in with each other. Okay, they getting it in. Holly Holm won't even leave the gym. John Jones ain't leaving the gym. They always together. Holly Holm always talking about how cute he is and all this. Man, look, man, come on. Just say y'all smash. And just say your husband didn't like it. Okay, say your husband did not like it, Holly. He got tired of you, got tired of John Jones. He got tired of John Jones always around you, okay? Got tired of you saying you don't want no kids. Listen, that's just what it is. Holly
Yep.
Holm can say what she want to say. I already know, man. I know when two people are getting it in, man. Her and John Jones, they getting it in. Believe that. Believe
Yep.
that, okay?
Can
And
I ask you this question though, Coach Selton Harris?
yeah.
Would you here's my question is would you be interested in a third match between John Jones and Daniel Cormier? Because to me, I'm not interested in that anymore because I mean the fight is already out. It's already as past the expiration date in my view because you know both of them fights had ended in controversy after that. Would you be interested in seeing a third fight even handed?
Yeah, because John Jones is almost clean now. When he fought Santos, ooh, he looked clean in that fight. He
Hmm.
looked real clean. He wasn't superhuman in that fight, so he's normal. And Daniel Cormier will probably have a chance, man. But I don't. DC ain't coming back, man. And the only person he want to fight is Stipe Miocic. That's it. That's the only person he really want to fight. He don't want to fight. He don't want to deal with John Jones anymore. And I think Daniel Cormier can't deal with John Jones roasting him, cause John Jones was roasting the hell out of DC. DC can't. DC not a roaster, man. He don't know how to do it, man. I look at DC as one of them kids. He probably got bullied, man, in school.
Hmm.
Probably he was a little short, fat kid that got bullied in school, and they picked on him. They slapped him in the back of the head. They took his lunchbox and ate his lunch and ate all his little Lunchables and ate his little Debbie cakes and his Pop Tarts. And they just that's what they used to do to DC. And DC learned how to wrestle. Got involved in sports. And then people stopped picking on him because when John Jones roasted him the first fight, oh, DC was hot, man. But you can tell he couldn't. He had no comebacks. He couldn't say nothing, man. He couldn't say nothing. He's not good at it. John Jones was sitting roasting him. I think DC don't want to go through getting roasted again. I really don't. I don't think he want to do that again. Like
Mm-mm.
DC was hurt, man. John Jones hurt that boy feelings. I said, God, dog. I said, dang, look at DC over here. DC about to cry, man. DC, he about to cry. I said, man, look at this big old octagon head, man. He finna cry.
That's what Daniel Cormier be acting like after the fight when he lost. He was like, "I couldn't beat this man, honey. I'm sorry."
Man, he got
Like,
kicked in
bro.
the he got kicked in the head, man.
Uh,
That boy got kicked in the head. I'm talking about, boy, he got his brain completely detached from his skull cap, man. John Jones kicked him so hard. And then Steve
mhm.
Miocic knocked him out, man. I'm like, come on, man. What do it's time to retire. It's time to hang it up, man. It's time to hang up the gloves. I mean, he knocked out Steve Pay. Steve Pay got him back. Hey, it's time. It's time to hang up the gloves, Dane. Just commentate. He a damn good commentator. Real good commentator, man. Very
And let
good
me ask you,
commentator.
let me ask you one last question before you go continue the next subject in hand. Would you be interested in a rematch between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor again? Because
Nah,
I'm not interested because I've seen people asking for that rematch, and obviously Conor McGregor been coming out of Twitter saying I want a rematch with Khabib. I'm like, bro, you do not want that. You don't want that work again because Khabib already embarrassed you and already exposed you of what you are. I don't think you want to go through that again.
nah. Connor don't want that fight. Connor just wants some more cocaine money. Look, man. That boy on cocaine. I don't care what
Hmm.
anybody say. I done seen. I know dope addicts. I know how their nostrils look. I know dope addicts. Okay, Conor McGregor is a dope fiend. He's a crack fiend. Okay, this man need more dope money. Okay, he finna go to the dope man. Okay, him, Tyson Fury, Billy Ho Saunders. Man, they finna sniff lines of coke together. That's what these guys are gonna do. Okay, Conor McGregor, his behavior is consistent with somebody who is sniffing coke. Okay, The man's all sporadic, taking people's stuff. He took the fan pen, autograph paper, and drove off with it. Laughed at him. Destroyed a fan's phone. Okay, then he went punched the old man in the face, threw a dolly through a bus. Okay, threw a bus trying to get at Khabib. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't bad enough. Then he went over here. Now he's sexually assaulting women. Okay, so these are all habits that's consistent with a dope fiend. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and all you Conor McGregor, all you fans, all you eat feminine, you booty breath, booger breath, butt boy fans of Conor McGregor, you guys know that this is what this guy is. Okay, you know he a dope fiend because many of you are probably dope fiends too. Okay, many of
Mm-hmm.
you are sniffing coke. Where Conor McGregor can afford lots of coke and you can't. That's the difference, okay? So you got to go through withdrawals. Conor McGregor don't have to go through no withdrawals. He can buy endless supply of coke. Well, I guess his money gonna run out. But that's what this guy's doing, man. That's what this guy's
Mm-hmm.
doing. Okay, Conor McGregor is nothing. Okay, and then he made some racial comments. The guy's who he is, man. He's a dirtbag. And you know what? We're gonna hear about Conor McGregor in about 10 years, man. This guy gonna be in a rehab facility. He gonna be broke, and he gonna be just dumb and stupid. And ain't nobody gonna be around him. Nobody gonna respect him. Conor McGregor is a damn fool. Okay, he's a damn fool.
Let's talk
Cocaine.
now.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying does Khabib have shirts say "Let's talk now"? Because that should be a new T-shirt. Let's talk now. Boom.
Yeah,
Let's talk now. Boom.
punched
Like
him in his
that,
face.
bro. Bro. If there are some great quotes in UFC history. I mean, that should be in there among the greatest quotes in a fight, though, bro. When you can have a conversation with a dude and still beat his ass, bro. You monster, bro.
You're a savage. Savage, man. Savage, savage, savage. Yeah, it could be. That's what he do to all these people that he break them down. Man, you know you
Hmm.
want to, let's just end this. Come on. You know you don't want to do this anymore. Then he hitting them. You know that this is too much for you. I'm like, man, come on. Don't be sitting here talking to me, man. Shut up.
Yeah.
But McGregor, yeah. Uh, what? Okay, okay. Why is Kobe Covington and Tito Ortiz trying to invite President Trump to their fights?
Uh,
Listen, listen, man. Tito Ortiz has been kind of disowned, man. Um, a lot of his own culture, man. They don't mess with him, man. They really don't mess with him. When they really figured out that he really was pro Trump, man, a lot of Hispanics, man, they said nope. I can't
yeah,
f with Tito Ortiz. I can't
yeah,
f with him, man. It's who it is. Who he want to deal with, that's fine. His political affiliation, I don't care nothing about that, man. But his own, they definitely don't want to mess with him, man. Um, Kobe Covington, I see why. Okay, I see why he would invite Trump because he like Trump. He like what Trump stand for. I don't see how anybody, if you say you're not a racist and you deal with Trump, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand the correlation of what people don't understand. About Trump. Um, but yeah, Kobe Covington is an idiot. Kobe Covington ducked Kamaru Usman, and now the fight's been rescheduled. Okay, because Kobe was talking about he didn't like the money, and I'm sitting here thinking, dude, you're not a top attraction, Kobe. See, you can have all the Instagram followers and Twitter followers, but pay per view tells a story, and his pay per view numbers were not great. Okay, pay per view tell you really people mess with you, and this whole gimmick that he putting on, this whole nerd bash gimmick and all this other stuff that he doing, it's not working, man. Ain't nobody rolling with him because they know that that's not who he is. So you know why people are gonna watch Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal getting in? Because they're being themselves. They don't have to try to act to be who they are. Kobe Covington, got on this little with this leprechaun green suit, got these shades like he finna be on Top Gun, and then I don't know, man. He got on like a plaid suit. That's the ugliest suit I ever seen, man. Ugliest damn suit. Oh God, like how do you come out the house looking like that? And then it's a green. He got green and blue, and then he got on a red MAGA hat. Like, dude, he came from the damn tacky Hall of Fame. And then he a trick, man. Paying for these women to hang out with him like he big balling. Dude, you ain't big balling. You can't even afford. You can only afford two of the chicks, and they taking the money back home to daddy. These chicks ain't even good actors. They can't even act like they're like you. They can't stand you. They looking at him rolling their eyes, man. I'm like, dude, you can't get two chicks, man. You can't get two chicks to pay. Okay, I mean, you can't get two smart chicks to go along with your gimmick. You can't even get that. Kobe Covington is a disgrace, man. Yeah, man, this
Mm.
man's scared to go to his own gym. He's so scared that Dustin Poirier and Jorge Masvidal gonna beat him down. He tried to, get his manager to, find times where they're not gonna be there. What you mean find times? Oh, so you scared to confront these guys? And Kobe Covington, I swear to God, this man was about to leave the gym. He was about to leave the gym because he was in fear for his safety. I said, I'll be damned. I said, I'll be darned. Then the man talking about going back to Brazil. Now I don't know if you understand this whole history. He called them filthy animals. That's what he called Brazilians. And they had to get him back to his hotel room with heavy security. You know there was Brazilians, man, that was climbing the walls of his hotel trying to get in his room. Dude, they was climbing the walls. Okay? I'm talking about like, dude, you got a dude putting his hand brick by brick trying to scale the walls to get to your room. That's how bad they wanted to kill this guy. They was trying to kill him, man. Kobe Covington is gonna lose his life. Talking about, yeah, he going back to Brazil. What? You really gonna go back to Brazil? After what just happened, you're gonna go back to Brazil? Stupid, man. Kobe Covington is an idiot, man. Can't stand that dude. Can't stand that dude. Can't stand him, man. I hope he get beat up, man. I hope Usman beat him down, man. Usman lose this fight, I'm gonna be pissed off because if he beat Usman, ain't nobody gonna beat him. Ain't nobody gonna beat him. Nobody. But the dude's a mark, man. He's a mark. He's a trick. He's everything, man. And I hope somebody slap the hell out of him. Get in there. Keep on messing with Masvidal. That's what's gonna happen, though.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Well,
It's kind of like how I feel sometimes when I always listening to Tim Bradley, listening to him talk a lot of times. Like
Lord.
I just want to take a grill skillet and just smash his brains in, though, bro. Kind of like what was it Ruslan Provodnikov was doing to him. I'm gonna tell you this though too, bro. I bet you that Ruslan Provodnikov just like points the blackness out of his mind because
God, no.
that dude put some wood on that bald headed bastard.
Man, he tore Tim Bradley up, man. And Tim Bradley be talking about, eh, hey, hit that Dante's Boston Nation for me one time. I'm like, man, come on, Tim. Well,
Mhm.
yeah, that's how he be talking, man. Then he be saying, well, Dre, Dre, I'm gonna tell you, man. Hey, Lomachenko, Dre, man, he walk on water. Like, shut up. Shut up. My girl Sports Princess in the building. What it do? The lovely Sports Princess has come into the building. She graced us with her presence. I cannot believe this, Sports Princess, y'all. Okay, yeah, man. Yeah, Kobe Covington is a mark, man. All right, do you okay? Do you know who Antonina and Paige Van Zandt is?
I do not, sir.
Okay, well these are MMA fighters, man. Paige Van Zandt, she pretty popular. She pretty popular. She's the poster girl. That's the one that she put on a lot of skimpy little clothes, and she get into the octagon, and that's Dana White's selling point. And she basically just a walking ass whooping. That's what she is. Okay. Why somebody would want to get into the octagon with Paige Van Zandt at this point in time, if you're a top-notch fighter, I don't know, unless you're looking for clout. Okay, Antonina just got beat by Roxy Modafferi. She got beat. She won her last fight submit by submission, and I don't know if you know who Valentina Shevchenko is. Well, that's the sister. Okay, Valentina is the beast. Valentina the one who head kicked the girl and kicked out of her brain in like 30 seconds. Just crazy. But she want to fight Paige Van Zandt. Now I don't understand this, man. I can't co-sign this. I roll with Antonina. I can't co-sign this. Okay, you want to get up in there and you want to fight Paige Van Zandt? Like, come on, man. Come on, you fighting Paige Van Zandt? That's for clout. Okay, that's just for clout.
Hmm.
Okay, this is a fight now. If Reggie Owens is in here, I'd have to tell him this ain't the best fight in the best. Okay, this is definitely not the best fight in the best. Okay, I mean, damn, you want to fight Paige, man? Like, you can't say. I need to hear Antonina say, "Look, you and Roxy Modafferi, we need to run this back." And people, I know this is gonna shock some people. This gonna shock people, Because coach, you be kissing Antonina butt. You kiss her butt, man. See, what y'all do is just shut up. And the one who keep talking, you. And I'm talking about you fat boy. I need you to assume the position. Okay, I need fat boy. I know you lurking around. Okay, I know that you got that ham sandwich already there with mayonnaise caked all over it. I know you got a water fry. I know you listening to this video. I need you to assume the position, okay? Assume the position. Okay? Assume the position. Okay? Fat boy. 15% body fat boy. You know why, fat boy? I'm going to tell you why. Fat boy. Because your narrative is dead and it's buried, and I killed all of that, fat boy. Because I told you, you said that I roll with anything that Antonina do. Anything. Well, I don't. I don't roll with this, fat boy. But see, you will never come into the comment thread, fat boy. You're not going to do it, and you're not going to admit, coach, I was wrong. No, you'll never say that. That's real fat of you not to do it. And the other dude, don't think I forgot about you. Skinny jeans with that, you got that Illuminati hat that you always wear in your goofy videos. Listen, man, I'm tired of all you dudes. All of y'all. I've been telling y'all that fighting Paige Van Zandt is it's a publicity stunt. I can't roll with Antonina on this one, y'all. I can't do it. Okay? Well, okay, TT said, didn't Paige call out Antonina? Did she call? Well, she called out the roster, the entire roster. Okay? Yeah, she did, except for Macy. Now, I wonder why she don't want smoke with Macy. Listen, man. Listen. Thing of it is, man. Antonina Shevchenko, we got Roxanne Modafferi problems. I need Roxanne Modafferi head on a platter. Okay? I don't need no Paige Van Zandt. We know that head is going on a platter. Okay? I need Roxy Modafferi head on a platter. We ain't got time to be rolling with Paige Van Zandt. We ain't got time for that. How the hell we going to explain this? No. We got to run this back with Roxy Modafferi. Okay? We got to do this. If we don't do this, I'm telling you now, I'm pissed off. Okay? And y'all know I roll with Antonina. Antonina, you probably might be watching the live stream. Hell if I know. I done interviewed you 2 times, Antonina, but this right here, Antonina. Oh, coach can't roll with this one. I can't roll with this one. Okay? It's just what it is, okay? I'm biased, but I'm balanced, okay? I'm very biased, but I'm balanced. And this is the balance right now. If she get in there and fight Paige Van Zandt, nah, man. Can't co-sign it. I'll talk about the fight. I'll put some AdSense on the video. I'll do that. But I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to be like pumping this fight up, okay? I'm just not going to do it, okay? I can talk about her sister Valentina. Got that movie coming up. She got that movie coming up, and people don't know, man, that, Valentina got a movie, man. She's working on a movie right now. So that's kind of good. But, nah, man, no. I need Antonina Shevchenko front and center. I need you calling out Roxanne Modafferi goofy ass. I need her getting called out. We got to get Modafferi. We got to deal with Modafferi. Okay? We got those Modafferi problems right now. Okay? Whiskey Dragonfly, listen, man, listen. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care about her profile being increased. I don't care nothing about that. We got Modafferi problems right now. Okay, in Shevchenko land. And she been running around here fighting Paige Van Zandt, man. We not fixing the problem, man. We adding to, look. We're adding to the delusion. Paige Van Zandt is nobody. She nobody now. Paige Van Zandt she's gotten her ass whooped by almost every entity on earth. Man, Paige Van Zandt done got beat up by, straw weights. Done got beat up by flyweights. She get beat up in sparring. She get beat up in her sleep. She get beat up by the shower. She get beat up when she wake up in the morning. She get beat up when she walk the dog. This girl is a walking ass whooping, y'all. And you want me to, sit here and say, let's co-sign this? Hell no, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Can't do it, Mahari. I can't do it, Abel Mahari. I cannot do this.
I hear you, man.
Yeah. Got to do something about this.
Can I say this though too? And before I let you continue, let me say this though too off the bat. I've been reading some articles about Colby Covington, possibly calling out Khabib Nurmagomedov, bruh, stop. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it, Kobe. You're gonna get smashed when Khabib gets on top of you, bro. Don't even do it.
I would love to see that fight. I would love to see Colby Covington and Khabib Nurmagomedov because I want to
Yes.
see somebody shut him down. Okay, and then I can make a video and I'll be laughing. And see, I piss these
Yep.
guys off. The reason why I be laughing in some videos because I piss these dudes off. See, these dudes, they
Mm-hmm.
get triggered, they get mad, they get upset.
Mm-hmm.
And I love every time you dudes hit that thumbs down button. I know I got you. I got you right where I want you. I got you where I want you, Koala Bear Man. I got you right where I want you. I got you by the love handles, Fat Boy. Illuminati jeans, skinny jeans wearing Illuminati skinny jeans. I got you right where I want you, man. I got you
Yeah.
by the hem of your skinny jeans. When you do thumb the video down, I smile and I'm sitting back and I'm laughing. I'm laughing at you dudes.
Let me tell you this though, right now. When Kobe Covington moves up in weight to lightweight and confronts Khabib, I'm gonna tell you right now, I am ordering that pay-per-view and I'm going to be waving that Russian flag so hard because I want to see Kobe Covington get his ass thoroughly beat. You know what I'm
Yeah,
playing? I'll
yeah.
wave that Russian flag so hard. I'll be like, yeah, let's go Russia. Yeah, go Russia. Because I want to see Kobe Covington's ass beaten, bro. Dude's lame ass mark, bro.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. I would love to see Kobe Covington take a beating, man. I can't wait. But this man, he's scared to go to his own gym anyway, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Kobe Covington got problems right now, man. Boy, it sure sucks to be him. It sure
Damn right.
sucks to be him, man. Wouldn't want to be this guy. Wouldn't you know? You're spending all your money on women that don't love you, don't like you, don't want nothing to do with you, Kobe Covington. Okay, you're a mark. You're a trick. You look like a trick. You got tacky clothes. You got those stupid shades on. Okay, you
With
duck.
that red hat.
Yeah, man, he like a damn Ronald McDonald clown. You can literally put him on the Ronald McDonald rides at McDonald's, man, and they'll think he Ronald McDonald. We just get him a pair of shoes, get him a pair of nose, and we get him some silly shoes, and I mean, hell, he looks silly enough, man.
Let me tell you this though. Let me tell you this though too, Coach Sheldon Harris. When Khabib gets on top of Kobe, he's gonna be saying like, "You want to make America great again? Say, make America great again, you racist fuck." Boom. Just boom. You want to make America great again? Let me show you. Let me show you how we do it in Russia.
Oh man,
Bam.
oh, that's messed up, man. Oh man. Okay. I can tell you don't like Kobe Covington. God, dog. God,
Oh
dog.
heck no! When you wear the red hat, bro, it's over.
Yeah, man, I can't really get down with it, man. I don't argue with nobody. If that's who they go with, that's who they go for. I don't condemn them. Yeah, you do what you want to do, man. But you know, I can't roll, man. I just can't do it, man. Can't roll.
Mm-mm.
How
Mm-mm.
Edward O'Brien said, "How's the LDBC family tonight?" LDBC family is cooking hard.
Oh
All right,
yeah.
I want to talk about this whole Cris Cyborg deal real quick, and then man, I got a little bit of time, man. We can bring up some other things going on in boxing after this. Shoot, man. What money? Wait a minute. I don't. Wait, what TT say? I don't mind Sage, but Paige seems entitled. Shan't you call herself a money fight? Well, TT, technically, Paige Van Zant kind of is a money fight. Like, she really is. Um, they know that people like to look at Paige Van Zant. Let's just call it what it is. It's eye candy for a lot of these simps, okay? And they go and they salivate over Paige Van Zant, and they be hoping Paige Van Zant wear the little booty shorts that the UFC get. That's what they want her to wear. They get triggered when she wear the loose shorts. They do, and they just want to look at Paige. Paige is eye candy for them. That's all she is. Okay, she's not anything new. Paige Van Zandt is eye candy, man. Okay, these dudes think that for some reason that Paige Van Zandt just gonna get with them, dump her man, and get with them, and they can put the words on her, and they'll just Paige will fall for them. Well, to you dudes that's harassing Paige Van Zandt. Paige Van Zant wants somebody with some goals and ambition, and unfortunately, many of you dudes, you trolls, y'all don't have any goals. I mean, hell, y'all goals are trolling me. I don't think that's a goal in life. Hell, that's not even a good goal. That goal sucks. Okay, so yeah, so Paige Van Zant is a money fight. It really is, and it's a fight to get some clout. Cause if Paige is on any kind of main card or under, people are gonna watch. Okay, they're gonna watch. So that's why people want to deal with Paige, TT, and unfortunately, yeah, she kind of can get what she wants. But the thing of it is, this is the last fight on her contract. So I don't even know if Daddy Dana gonna even renew her contract because Paige been talking about she want to go to Bellator. Okay, Paige Van Zant been talking about she really want to go to Bellator. Um, and that's cool. That's cool. She go to Bellator. They'll try. They'll treat her right. She can get some opponents, man. Who knows, man. Who knows? Man. But Chris Cyborg, man. Chris Cyborg. 2019 has just been a bad year for Chris Cyborg. It's been terrible. Uh, she get beat by Nunes. She didn't get re-signed by the UFC. But there's a silver lining at the end of the tunnel if your name is Chris Cyborg. There's a silver lining. You get signed by Bellator. You get the largest contract in women's MMA history. And she's set to take on Julia Budd. Um, the Nunes fight, Chris Cyborg tells everybody that the Nunes fight is still on the table. Okay? The fight's still on the table. The fight can be done. We all know the story. Dana White, pretty much lied on Chris. Said that, she ducked Amanda Nunes. She don't want the rematch. And, we know that's a lie, okay? We know that Chris Cyborg wants the rematch, okay? It's been a PR nightmare with Chris Cyborg, okay? The first thing, was the whole KFC chicken incident, okay? I don't know if you heard about that, where she she had this joke going on with some friends in Africa that they were cool in a training camp. And they was making fun of Chris Cyborg because she couldn't have KFC chicken. And
Mm.
if y'all know Chris Cyborg, she loved KFC chicken. Like that's her favorite thing to eat, chicken. And and they was making fun of her the whole time. And the videos are there. And people saying, "Oh, Chris is a racist. Chris is this." But if you know the whole backstory, you know that nah, she's not racist. Okay, they were making fun of her, and so Chris, just she put up a post, man, and she said, "Hey, this for my friends in Africa." Okay, and if you were there, if you saw the videos, you get what she was saying. You know what she was saying. Like, look, I can finally have some chicken. I can finally have some KFC chicken. My fight camps are over, and she was saying, "Look, I'm eating chicken." The people took that the wrong way, and of course, the simps and everything was saying, or the haters, "Oh man, see, you told you Chris is a racist." Well, that's the backstory behind it. Okay, that's what that whole thing means. But you can't use chicken and black people in the same sentence because people gonna think that's racist. That's just what it is. Okay, I even
Mhm.
man, and it got so bad, I text her like I'm like, "Yo, what's up with this? What's up with this?" And she said, "Well, no, my videos, and the videos, and they were making fun of me, and it's true, they were making fun of her because she couldn't have KFC chicken. So that's where that went. That's where that went. Okay. Then the whole thing with Dana White, the video where her team they altered the video. It took some guts, man. Like they altered the video, and they altered the video with Dana White saying, that Chris was said that he said, "Listen, I might say things about you, but I'm not talking about you. We're just trying to be like they doctored a video, man." I said, "Boy, that took some testicles. That took
Uh,
some testicles, man. That took some testicles to do that." And Chris technically wasn't responsible, but somebody on her team doctored the video. But that's still it's your team, so you gonna get blamed for it. So that thing happened. And I'm like, man, Chris Cyborg need to get off social media and just stop putting anything. Okay, just stop putting anything up because they're killing you. And so now, in the midst of this, she wanted to fight Amanda Nunes for the rematch. Dana White said, "Well, Chris Cyborg can call right now. She can call right now and the fight will get made." But we know that that's a fallacy. We knew that that fight wasn't going to get made because Dana White already said it wasn't going to get made. Okay, Dana White even openly admitted that Chris Cyborg actually wanted to fight. So see, now he's going back and forth. Now he's saying she didn't want to fight. He says she do want to fight. And on video, Chris did say, I called you. I called you and I asked you for the rematch." And he said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, we'll talk." Now that's on video. So Dana White said, "Yeah, we'll talk." Okay. Um, and that's the thing, man. So now she's in Bellator about to face Julia Budd. Okay, Julia
mm.
Budd is, she pretty stout. Now she ducked Chris Cyborg back in the days, man, because she said that Chris Cyborg was on steroids, and I don't want to fight nobody who clean. I don't want to fight nobody who dirty. That's Julia Budd. Chris Cyborg fought Felicia Spencer, and Felicia Spencer hit Cyborg with an elbow. She split Cyborg head wide open. Chris Cyborg still won the fight dominantly. She dominated the fight. But Chris Cyborg to a lot of these people now they look normal. So Julia Budd started calling for Chris Cyborg. She said, "Now I want to fight her." So I mean, they do that in boxing too. When a fighter look like they not that good anymore, then fighters call them out. And Chris Cyborg been getting ducked by everybody for years, man. And now everybody want to fight her. Now they want her because they think that she's has expired or she not in her prime anymore. Like that's what people think. People don't know that, when you're in your mid 30s, you're still young. You still can do things that you can do in your 20s, you know. Um, but she got to fight Julia Budd. And Julia Budd been talking a lot. I'm talking about a lot. She gonna go in there and show Chris Cyborg what to do. She said she gonna lay Chris Cyborg out. She said she gonna make Chris Cyborg know her name. I mean, man, Julia Budd talking a hell of a lot of stuff, man. I mean, I know you know who Cyborg is, but do you know who Julia Budd is?
No, not really.
Okay, okay. And that's fine, cause I ain't want you to, I ain't want to blindside you. But that's the defending champion at Bellator. Okay,
Okay, okay.
that's the defending champ. You see this chick? I ought to put a photograph of Julia Budd up on the screen. She like she the one juicing. Now she's technically never been popped. Okay, she never been popped. But she was saying that well, I ain't fighting Cris because she was on steroids. You know, um, yeah, that's here nor there. It's gone now. That was 10 years ago, man. Chris Cyborg got popped 10 years ago. Okay, 10.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why is it that people are just keep accusing the Circus Cyborg of juicing, even though it was or has been taken care of 10 years ago, bro? Like people need to let that go. And I'm looking at a picture of Julia Budd right now. That girl look juiced, man. Are you kidding? She look like a man, bro. She look like a man. Are you kidding me?
She looked juiced to the gills. You know,
Damn right.
it's like the pot calling the kettle black, man. It's like the pot calling the kettle black. That's just what this is, okay? It's the pot calling the kettle black, and we know that people got stuff they gonna say, man. That's just because they don't like the girl, they don't want the girl to do nothing, But Chris Cyborg a millionaire now. She finna be a multi-millionaire after her Bellator days are over. Um, yeah, my boy Ed O'Brien, it's old, man. The steroid thing is old, okay? Do we think Chris Cyborg got enough left in the tank to beat Julia Budd? Okay, I've been wanting Julia Budd head on a platter. Okay, it's no secret. Okay, I've been wanting Julia Budd head on a platter. I called for this head on a platter when Chris Cyborg was in the strike 4 days. Julia Budd didn't want no smoke. Amanda Nunes didn't want no smoke back then. Okay, none of them, man. They all said no. Hell, Amanda Nunes went to a whole nother division to get away from Cyborg and then got beat. Okay, she got beat. I mean, that's how violent Cyborg was. So now, this Julia Budd fight going down? I don't know. I think Julia Budd right now, and believe it or not, she underestimating. Okay, she underestimating Cyborg. She don't think Cyborg can get in there and give her the business. But in January 25th, we gonna know. Okay, we definitely gonna know the truth. All right, man. We talk about some more boxing stuff, man, before we cut on out of here, man. Uh,
Okay,
Go ahead.
so I want to discuss about the Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz rematch because I'm excited for that rematch, man. I mean, the first fight was very very competitive, but I think that it's going to be much more competitive in the second time around because I feel like Luis Ortiz is going to adjust, what he did in the first fight because he's not going to commit the same mistakes he did in the first fight. But I still favor Wilder to win the fight because I think it's going to go a little bit more. I think it's going to go at least 7 to 8 rounds until Wilder, can get him out of there. But I really feel like it's must be going to be much more trickier the second time around than it would be the first time around. What do you think?
I gotta be honest, man. I'm not excited about this fight. Okay, I'm not
I,
excited about it. I don't think Wilder need to be taking this risk. You've already knocked a man out. Okay, I wish Wilder would wait for Joshua Ruiz 2 to be concluded. Wait for Andy Ruiz to knock this bum out Joshua again, and then I think Wilder need to wait, man. Wilder don't need these kind of problems right now. Luis Ortiz is dangerous. Okay, don't let these goofy racist fanboys tell you that Luis Ortiz can't fight. Don't let them tell you that he's 50 years old. Okay, don't let these people fool y'all. Luis Ortiz can fight. Okay, this guy's a
hmm
threat. There's a reason why none of these guys wanted to fight Ortiz. There's a reason why Joshua
hmm
wanted no smoke with Ortiz. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. I think they did try to make the Ortiz fight, but Ortiz they turned down what $7 million, or was it 4.5?
Yeah, but I think 78 proved that. I think 78 found was it an unidentified? I should say was it a different source that basically said that that deal was actually did not happen because Eddie Hearn once again made up another lie about what the actual deal was. I'm not sure when that came about, but I think an anonymous source told 78 that Eddie Hearn once again lied about the deal because that deal never really came to the table.
Okay, okay. All right, got you. Okay. Oh
Because
man, man.
because
Oh, go ahead.
because because when I originally heard the first time around, I was thinking to myself, "Well, that's crazy. I don't think Ortiz would have denied that kind of money unless there was something else behind all of that." And then 78, I think a week later, cleared up that whole issue.
Okay. Real quick, man. My man Ed O'Brien in the super chat. Ed O'Brien in that super chat, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Ed O'Brien, bro. We are definitely we're gonna get that logo on Pam Bam Sorensen, man. Okay, I'm telling you. I'm gonna present the funds to Pam and say, Pam, get this logo on your uniform, baby. And she gonna do it. And you don't know Pam, but Pam has been Dana White been on Pam ass and just talking junk about it. And just she had a tumor removed from her stomach, big old tumor, man, about the size of a darn grapefruit, man. She had that
Hmm.
removed from her stomach. She came back from that to win the Invicta Championship. And Dana White said that she's not a caliber fighter, but she went out and did that, and she's got victories over two of Dana White's current fighters right now. But he said that she's not a good fighter, so that's why the super chat this month is for Pam Sorensen, man. That's who it is. Okay, man. Shout out to Ed O'Brien for that super chat. Appreciate that, brother. Super chats on here. I make a big deal about them because people don't have to do it. You just do it because you support what we're doing on the show, and I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, and thank you guys, all you guys, you Jerry, you Ava Mahar, you done came through. Robert, Jerry Mathroon, Robert Verdell, all you guys, man. George Page. So definitely much appreciative, man.
Yeah, not a problem whatsoever, though, bro. But thank you for inviting me to come on your live stream, though, bro. It feels honored to be here. You know what I mean? And anytime you want to come on my channel, though, bro, the door's always open for you, my man.
Man, yeah, I'm a definitely check. I check you out a lot, man. I sit when I'm at work, man. After I listen to the archive. I do that.
Oh
Um,
yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I listen
Yeah,
to it on archive too. I try to get that live, man, but a lot of times YouTube don't give me the notifications, man. So I just
yeah,
happen to scroll and just, oh man, he's on live. What the heck? Okay.
yeah. I know. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm aware of what YouTube does, so I'm not tripping on it too much because eventually, at some point, when my channel gets bigger, I might just well just plan to move out in the future though because YouTube is just YouTube is. I'm telling you right now, YouTube right now at this point, they're getting squeezed out by all the other platforms that could do much more than what YouTube can at this point.
Yeah, man. I think people are doing that Instagram TV, Facebook Live. People do a lot of that. You know,
Hmm.
and YouTube, man, is just I don't know, man. They doing stuff now. They messing with your subs, and you know, and I got an email from them. I told them, man, look, y'all mess with my sub count. And God told me, he said, yeah, your sub count should probably be over 10,000, but I guess it's a problem that we're trying to fix. And I'm like, man, y'all ain't fixing no problem, man. Y'all ain't fixing nothing, man. Y'all making everything worse. And it's like 10 people are subscribed, and then they take 10 people away. So it's like, like what are you guys doing, man? Like, okay, if y'all don't want, it should be like this, man. If you don't want to give away AdSense to small channels, just say you don't want that. Just say that, and stop trying to alter the growth of small channels. Just let them grow, and get to the point where you do want to deal, okay, with small and give them AdSense, okay. Like when you the one came up with the 1,000 subs and 1,000 hours or 4,000. Y'all came up with that, you know. And yeah, I just don't want people to grow, man. Y'all don't want people, doing because people sub to channels. It's crazy, man. Yeah, George, Patreon, and I got to start dropping my Patreon vids, man. I got so many that I just ain't they done. I just ain't uploading them,
Hmm.
Yeah, man. People going to Discord, YouTube, they got to get it together, man. YouTube got to get it
Yeah.
together, man. Or if they don't get it together, yeah, man, it's gonna be a done deal for them, man.
Yep, I definitely agree with you on that. So let's finish the Wilder conversation before you shut down the channel for the night. So you
Mm.
said before that you're not in favor. You don't like the rematch because you say that Ortiz is a dangerous opponent.
Yeah, it's too dangerous, man. You've already knocked a guy out like this. You don't give a guy like this another chance because he's a good boxer, man. The guy can box, you know. You don't let a good boxer back in there with you again. You've knocked him out. You know, you got to look. We got to look forward, man, because this dangerous fight. Wilder could lose this fight. I mean,
He
he could
could.
he could lose it, man. And people not want to hear me when I say that. Like, look, man, this fight can get lost.
Yeah.
Okay, this fight can get lost. Wilder can lose this fight. The possibility is there. I mean, he almost lost the first time. The
Yep.
possibility's there. Deontay, and if you get a referee that's funny, you know, that'll stop the fight if they see Wilder in any amount of trouble. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you what Deontay Wilder's gonna need, man. And you know, we gotta, you know, in LDBC, we got. I know we roll with Wilder, but we gotta really acknowledge, you know, some weaknesses. Number one, you know, he's not a volume puncher. Okay, that's he throws too many heavy shots, a lot of heavy
Right.
shots, where he need to get some nice little soft shots. That's accumulation, doing a little bit of damage, but everything shouldn't be like loaded and trigger and let's go. Nah. We got to start getting accumulation, man. Okay, not just throwing like a jab, one jab, and just trying to get in and out. Nah, man. I mean, throw some combinations, throw a few combinations, throw some twos while you're there. Throw.
Mhm.
Okay, get some straight right hands, get a couple of straight left hands going in there. To actually mix things up. Like start trying to accumulate punches, man. Because the big right hand is there, but each and every time, people they're gonna be preparing for that right hand, and it's gonna start getting harder and harder for him to land the right hand if he don't learn how to really set the shots up and really,
Mhm.
like do something that's gonna be a compliment to the right hand, you know. And I think he also too need to, like really, really get his left hand up to speed. Like get that left hand right where we need it to be, man. Make that left hand just as dangerous as the right hand. You know,
Right.
like really do that. It'd be nice if Wilder can switch, be a switch hitter, man. I mean, it'd be nice if he can do it. If he can switch from orthodox to southpaw, I mean that'll be good. Like let his right hand do some jabbing. Could you
Mhm.
imagine, man, him jabbing with his right hand? Oh, that thing, that
Right.
thing would be nice, man.
And also, if he learned to attack the body more too, he'd be more effective because then you could set up the right hand by going low to the body, and then you can feint the body shot and then set up the right hand. You know what I mean? Those are the things. That's the other problem I see with Wilder too is that sometimes he depends too much on that right hand, and sometimes and a lot of times good boxers know how to take away your best weapon. And I feel like that's what Luis Ortiz is going to try to do. He's going to take away that left hand and make him do something that he's not normally accustomed to do in the ring.
Yeah, I hope, man. I hope that I hope Wilder, the athleticism takes over. And
Yeah,
Wilder, he's getting better every fight. He's learning how to put his tools together, man. But just allowing Luis Ortiz to just box him to death, that's not gonna work. And Wilder does struggle against boxers. He struggles against them dudes, man.
yeah, he does.
He was struggling against Gerald Washington before he finally caught him. He was struggling against Arthur Spilka before he finally caught him. You know,
Hmm.
he was struggling against Luis Ortiz before he finally caught him. He was struggling against Tyson Fury before he finally caught him. So the boxers are going to give him the most problems because it's cat and mouse with these boxers. Okay, because they're not going to stand. They're not going to try to engage him. They're going to try to stick and move because they know the longer that they stand in front of him, the more chance that they're going to get to be hit with that right hand, and they don't want to feel that. They don't want to
Yep.
like I give an example. Dominic Brazil. He stood there, he tried to trade. It didn't work too well with him, man. When he tried to trade with him, man,
Hmm.
Brazil almost got killed, man. Like
Oh my God.
Brazil about lost his life that day, man.
You know what though? Let me tell you a little something. I ordered the Showtime channel to watch the fight, and my mother, who's foreign, who doesn't watch boxing at all, she when she saw the knockout, she was like, "What? What is that? Like, did this huge boxer kill that man?" And I was like, "Yep, yes, yes, he did. My man Wilder put took Brazil's head off and placed it on my wall.
Oh man, you lied to your mama, man. Man, you told your mama that Wilder killed him, man.
Because, bro, it looked like Wilder killed that boy, man. I'm telling you right now, I'm still hearing that right hand when it made contact with Brazil's head. It felt like boom, and that was when Malignaggi was giving him all that credit to dominate Brazil, and then he said, "Oh my God." Malignaggi looking ass. You getting embarrassed in bare knuckle boxing though, bro. Saying like, "Oh, I got robbed, man. Yeah, look, man, I got robbed." Shut up, bro.
Oh yeah,
Pillow,
Paulie.
you pillow fisted looking ass.
Yeah, Paulie. I don't know. I don't see any got any fucking backflips. I don't know. Oh well, you know, Al, I gotta tell y'all. I don't know. I think I got robbed.
And you know what? And you know what I would do if I were arguing against Paul Malignaggi? I would say, "Hey, you understand that Fury never landed anything in that fight?" And he's gonna be like, "What do you mean? Listen, Fury was landing all the good shots. What are you talking about?" I was like, "Bro, you know, and I know that Fury was not landing anything. All he did was sticking his tongue out, waiting to get hit with that right hand. And you know the referee saved his ass in that 12th round. That long ass count.
Yeah.
You kidding me, man?"
Oh man. Oh. Don't talk about my side piece. Don't you talk about my side piece. Like,
And
man,
when you have Adrian Boner that stole your girl from you, you should be embarrassed for life, man.
he was mad about that side piece too. Like, come on,
Mhm.
man. What you mad for, man? You mad about a side piece? That's my
Yeah,
side
bro.
piece. That's my side piece. She's my side piece. Hey, don't you come out here and talk about my side piece. Like, come on, man. Shut up.
Shut up, bro. Man, this shit.
Uh,
But
oh,
let me just say this though too. In a perfect world, I want Joshua's head on my wall again. I want Ruiz to get rid of this guy, get him out of boxing, get him out of my life, and then we can focus on undisputed. But I know these sanctioned bodies are going to do some, some petty stuff to make sure that don't get in the way. Listen, this is what I mean. Get rid of all the sanctioned bodies. Just have Ruiz and Wilder fight against each other. Who's the best heavyweight in the division? Screw these sanctioned bodies.
that's right. Sick of the sanctioned body, man. We'll know who the best. Just the best need to fight the best. One face, one name, one champ.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, man. Well, man, Abel, I appreciate you hanging out with me, man. It's a pleasure to have you on, bro. You know, definitely, man. Hey, you can come back again, man. I do just the Bias but Balance podcast. I try to mix it up, man. And I come on Friday and Sunday, but my women's MMA crowd, they starting to get pissed at me, man, because they ain't really doing a whole lot of coverage of them lately. But yeah, man. So I'm here every Sunday.
Yeah, hey, I wanted to say thank you for having me though, and listen up to all the people in the chat though. I will go live Thursday and Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Mhm.
Central Time, and we'll have my boxing talk program at 3 p.m. Central Time on Saturdays. But basketball conversation on Friday nights is my specialty, where we talk all NBA, NCAA, historical talk, you name it. Just like we talking about in boxing, when it comes to basketball. That's where my channel is at. Y'all come hit me up. We talk basketball, we talk history, and y'all can debate about anything you want about basketball. Make sure to come in there and check it out though, man. Free speech is allowed, but no trolling and no racist stuff there because I have low tolerance there. Go take it to BFTV boxing. You can deal with he can deal with that.
Yeah, man. He be on them dudes. He be on them. Man.
Oh.
Man. Yeah, man.
You know what though? My favorite one of all time is when those two British trolls were fighting against each other, and BNTV was standing in there just laughing the whole time though. At the madness that he created though, bro. Like that one guy said, like, listen, tell how good Joshua is, and then the British troll was like, dude, Joshua shit. Like, why you gotta say that, man? Why you gotta say that? Like, dude, why you complaining about it? Joshua shit. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he got a weird laugh.
No, bro.
Well, man, y'all. Hey, guys, I'm your host of this podcast. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison with Ava Mahari. Go check out Ava Mahari on the Ava Mahari Sportscast Podcast Nation. Go see him. Definitely come to all the times. I know I check him out all the time. But folks, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube. Good night, y'all. Good night. And go to bed.
Yep. I got to go to bed too myself. Hey, thank you for having me. Appreciate to be on the show, though. And make sure to subscribe to Coach Sheldon Harris, though. Make sure to smash the like button on the way out. All right. And let's give that man all the love he gets. Have a good night, guys.
Hey, good night, everybody. Appreciate the love.